introductions. We've had all the pomp and circumstance. We've had all the fuss and feathers. But it's time. It's time for Dodger baseball.
What's up, everybody? What's up? Valhalla Sports Talk is on the air. Dodgers versus Phillies. Game 3 of their 3-game set from Blue Heaven on Earth, Dodger Stadium. Winner of this game will win the series. Dodgers take game 1, Phillies game 2. (7:10) start, just like the last two nights. Right, tonight marks the return of the TV microphone. The TV microphone returns tonight, so we might have some things we got to get through, but we'll figure it out. We will figure it out. Current subscriber count, 16,730. Member count, 83. Currently got 16 up in here. Let's do some shout outs to those that arrived early. Steve Mayers, let's go Dodgers. L.A. Gonzalez in the house, keeping us up to date on the bobbleheads. VT in the house is let's go Dodgers. Let's go. Elishiva Jones. What's up, Elishiva? Jay Ramirez up in here. VT in the house early. VT up in here. Star Wars 99. You will get to Tyler's Star Wars. And that looks like it for about now. 16 in the house. As I mentioned, 7:10 start, so about 20 minutes from right now. We'll do the quick preview show and go from there. Y'all. Dodgers, 66-48, 35-21 at home. Take on the Phillies, 67-46, 29-25 away from home. It's Tyler Phillips, the righty, versus Gavin Stone, the righty. Phillips is 3-1, 4.39 earned run average, 22 hits given up, 20 Ks, 5 base on balls, 6 home runs. Gavin Stone on the bump for the Dodgers, 9-5, 3.63 ERA, 114 hits, 87 Ks, 31 base on balls. David Yee in the house. Checking in. I was driving to the Circle K down the street and ended up at Dodger Stadium. I'm getting grounded. Oh, no way. No way, dude. I want to know how that discussion goes when you get home, bro. I want to know that discussion when you get home. James Gilmore in the house. What's up, Gilmore? Russ the Hunter in the house. I got lost. All right, game odds. I think I got them backwards on your screen there. The Dodgers are actually favored by a 1.5. Phillies getting a 1.5. Phillies are 120 on the money line. Dodgers minus 140. And then Matchup Predictor has the Dodgers with a 56% chance at victory. The Phillies a 44% chance at victory. The game obviously will be taking place at Dodger Stadium. And it's Sandy Koufax bobblehead night. 81 degrees. It says partly cloudy. Ballou will be the first base umpire. Marley, first base. Ballou, home plate. Hudson at second. Wendelstedt, third. So Hershiser is on the desk today. So we've got Davis and Mendoza on the call. And you will hear that today because I did move the mic, the new mic number 2, behind the television. Johnny Owen in the house. Grounded. I'll be right back. I'm just going to the K. Dodger Stadium. Too funny. All right, Philly now 6.5 games up on Atlanta, 8 up on the Mets. The Dodgers are only 3.5 up now on Arizona, 4 on San Diego. Hey, we got an interview with Yamamoto going on here. Let me let you hear this and see if it's too loud.
ますし、ブルペンも1回目より2回目の方が、感覚が良かったり、とにかく一日一日、感覚が、どんどん良くなっているので。
Through a bullpen session on Tuesday.
Yeah, overall rehab program because everything is good, and then every time I go in the pen, I feel better than last time, previous one. So I think because I'm getting better and getting close.
With the bullpens, when you look at your stuff,
Humid in LA today?
on par with where you were before the injury.
Elishiva, while I'm here, I might have to get Val one.
Close,
Man, you're too cool, bro.
Where they were. And then
it might be the last one I get from Mr. Yi, but it's a Koufax one, so it's worth it.
How many sim games or rehab games do you think you're going to need before you're ready to come back?
Yi's going to be grounded after this one.
I think I'm going to throw some live BPs and then...
Hey, tell me how it sounds, Yel. Tell me how the audio from the TV sounds.
But I think we are still talking about the specific plans at this point. This rehab program process, regarding length of a rehab, this is the longest one I've ever been on. And then, however, because I just take one day at a time. And also, I get to watch.
So Yamamoto was 6-2 with a 2.92 ERA when he went down.
Kind of keeps encouraging me.
How much confidence do you have that your shoulder is healed and this won't happen again?
I think my shoulder is pretty good, feeling good. And then I think I'm getting close to the highest volume when I throw. So I think I'm not really concerned about the injury itself.
You had a moment to reflect just on the injury and what you think led to it. I know you said you're not concerned with it moving forward, but to potentially just, I guess, avoid it moving forward.
The Padres, the Diamondbacks, and of course the Giants is Johnny Owen.
Probably, too much stress, fatigue on my shoulder.
Well, next week is going to mark 2 months since Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
David, get behind the Sportsnet crew, dude.
To go well with this next bullpen session that he has. What do you think is a realistic timeline?
Wave to your wife. Texas hockey cards in the house.
Intensity goes up in the bullpen sessions. It's just not one bullpen represents the same bullpen. But when he continues to throw and feels good, the typical line in rehab is, we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
So the word on Gratterall is that it isn't as serious as they thought it was. It's probably a grade 1 strain. Also, James Outman was sent back down to OKC today, and Miguel Rojas was brought up. He will start.
Health department does an amazing job of training the whole body and put him through the regimen. So I can't tell you a timeline other than we'll see how he feels tomorrow.
That's true. Everybody's different as well. Everybody's different as far as body types. So again, the one thing
right, good deal, David. Good deal, man.
Yesterday, and he's on the field today throwing regular throwing routine. That tells me that he's feeling.
David, tell me if you get behind the Sportsnet group.
He pitches in a sim game.
I kind of know what you look like, so I'm watching for you.
They go on a rehab start. But we've got to remember, the minor league season is a little shorter than the big league season. So we'll wait and see. But again, hopefully we get Yamamoto back because he is a difference maker.
Dodgers certainly need him to step back into that rotation. We're getting closer to first pitch. The rubber
Michael Grove up today.
The Phillies.
Danny Fan in the house checking out his points.
Welcome the Pirates to Dodger Stadium on Friday. First pitch coming up in just about 5 minutes.
All right, about 5 minutes to first pitch, y'all. Let's take a quick look. I'll turn off that mic on the TV for a sec. Let's go over to screen 2, and we'll check out today's starting lineups. Oops. I think I had these in, y'all. That ain't it. That ain't it. There it is. Properties, properties. All right, there we go. So Ohtani's going to be DH, Teoscar second, Freeman third, KK Hernandez batting cleanup, Lux second base, Rojas at short, Hayward in right, Barnes the catcher, Kiermaier in center, Stone on the bump. For the Phillies, Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Bohm, Marsh, Realmuto, Castellanos, Scott, Hayes, Phillips. So those are today's starting lineups. Let's get back to the main. Danny knows that Danny rooting for them Padres, Elishiva. Danny wants them Padres to catch up. Jose Maeda in the house. We had tostadas tonight, Elishiva. Tostadas, homemade tostadas. Today's home run bobblehead. I think I'm going to lose him, y'all. I think he's headed to the COO's work, so I figured we better use him tonight. KK Hernandez. KK Hernandez is the home run bobblehead. Me, the wife, and the kids all have COVID. Dang, Rubio. Homemade tostadas, hand stripped meat, cheese, lettuce. Sarah Small in the house. Appreciate it, Miss Sarah. All right, here we go. Back to the telecast.
June, he's gone 0-3. The ERA is over 7. How does he get back on track tonight?
He's got to tighten up everything. He's got to tighten up the movement, got to tighten up the location. He's got to tighten up the count.
James Gilmore in the house.
That. And he's also got to go
chicken salad sandwich.
He's got to go over the hurdle.
And some grape salad for Miss Sarah.
The Phillies have been outstanding, really. They give problem to any pitcher, but for Gavin Stone, I think the fastball and the breaking.
Rubio.
Now, we know he throws the changeup, and it's a very good changeup, but to get him off that changeup, mix and match.
When I had COVID last time, VST helped a lot since Summer O.
First pitch, get your strike right there, but he's got to pitch ahead. He cannot get behind these hitters.
And he struggled against the Phillies during this rough patch, when he faced them in July.
I only hit it that one time, y'all, and I hardly felt anything.
Is there any advantage of having that kind of outing?
Donnie Plagues in the house. What's up, Donnie? Rob Parsons in the house. What's up, Rob?
Sometimes you're looking at, I did really well against the team. Do I repeat that, or do I need to go somewhere else? And
David
Yee. A lot of information on where he
I'm in my seat.
Do, so he has a very
Loads 3 aisles from the Phillies bullpen. Third row, first seat. Okay, I'm going to find you. 3 aisles from the Philly bullpen. Third row, first seat for Yee.
And if they get that changeup, they'll be ready for it. So you got to be able to pitch inside.
Jerry, quick thought on the Dodgers facing Tyler Phillips, a guy they've never seen before. Only 5 big league starts.
Shiva cooking some wild rice and honey mustard salmon.
Well, there's some information there, and hopefully that he gives us plenty of pitches to hit. Again, yes, he is a rookie. He's got good stuff. Make sure you score early and often.
All right, it's the series finale, Dodgers and Fighting Phils. Let's send it upstairs to Joe and Jessica.
And they're sending it up to Joe Davis and Jessica Mendoza.
All right, John, find a regular season matchup between the top 2 teams in the National League. They've split the first.
Sandy Koufax bobblehead. That's real close to where he's at right there.
Joe Davis, Jessica Mendoza, Kirsten Watson joins us in a moment. Phillies sweep the Dodgers a month ago in Philadelphia. Dodgers took the first game. Phillies come back last night in a rubber match today.
This is the kind of series you want here in August, right? See how you measure up. You got the two best teams in the National League going head-to-head, and the Dodgers with a chance to take the series.
This wave of players coming back for the Dodgers continues, and the details down to Kirsten.
Thanks, Joe. Well, I'm going to start with last night with Brusar Graterol. We saw him come out of the bullpen, make his season debut, and a handful of pitches into it, unfortunately, in a heartbreaking fashion, we saw him exit the field with a hamstring strain. Last night, they thought it was a season-ending injury, a grade 3 hamstring strain, but an MRI today showed that it's a grade 1, and so they are slightly optimistic that he could return this year. With him being placed back onto the IL, that means Michael Grove has been activated. And on the position player side, Miguel Rojas, he is the first to return of quite a few guys. He's in starting at shortstop today, and Dave said the plan for him is going to be shortstop until Mookie Betts returns, and then he'll be splitting primarily between second and third base guys.
All right, Kirsten, so this wave continues, Jess. Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas makes his return tonight.
Back. I mean, you think about him, this team was 24-0 over the 3 months. Every time he got a hit, he was the team, and the guy in the clubhouse just leading this team. And then Michael Grove back to help this bullpen. He's been out for 2 months, really dialing in on
I got a new camera stand today. Well, I had it, but I put it up today so I can finally see the TV without looking through the camera.
We know for sure tonight we're going to see Gavin Stone, who had an awesome first half of this season, trying to get back on track. He's struggled the last month or so.
He has struggled, and they're really hoping he can get back to the stuff that he showed. You look at the numbers.
CTV, everyone is excited about the game tonight. This is KC.
For him, obviously the command, but also leaning on that change.
Listen, share this out on your social media, y'all. Let's get a bigger crowd in here.
It's a Phillies team that has really struggled against the change.
Elishiba predicts Rojas will get a hit, and Barnes will get at least one hit as well. Look at that Koufax bobblehead, y'all.
Are you facing the challenges?
Sandy. Rubio says my recliner is my best friend right now. Koufax best lefty. Don't get at me, says Miss Sarah. Don't get at me. They must have a great contract with the bobblehead manufacturer, says Parsons. Well, when you put 40,000 in the seats for a game, and they are owned by one of the biggest asset management companies on earth. She's doing good. She's doing dishes right now. I think she's about to hit the relax zone. Koufax is the greatest Dodger pitcher ever, says Rubio. Prince checks in from the Bahamas. What's up, Prince? Let's go Dodgers, says David Farrell. Tostadas, Miss Sarah. Tostadas. Homemade tostadas. Alex Vincenzo Juliano Hasakawa. What's up, buddy? Ella Shiva says my next Dodger jersey should be a Koufax jersey. I'll tell her hi, Leticia. I'll tell her hi. My next jersey, my next Dodgers jersey will be my first, says Parsons. All right, here we go.
313, Jerry, with 6 home runs, since the home run derby and looking to do more damage tonight.
Anybody who says that just doesn't know the game. Did it hurt Barry Bonds' swing? Did it hurt Miguel Cabrera's swing? Ken Griffey Jr.? They did pretty well in their careers, not just home run derby champs.
Home run champs with a complete game. That's what I love about Teoscar. He's got the glove on now, warming up, and you know what? That half of the game is just as good as the other half of the game.
And Oral, you've liked his approach this
Going on,
year
Andrew?
the other way more than he ever has.
Yeah, I love the fact that he is really, to me, a different hitter. Yes, the production's the same as last year or better, but the approach at the plate tells me I am very confident in any situation that he can get it done.
And he's comfortable wearing the Dodger uniform and comfortable playing here at Dodger Stadium as a Dodger.
All right, Gavin Stone about to get the ball against the Phillies with Shohei Ohtani in the lineup as well. Of course he is for the Dodgers. First pitch is next.
All right, here we go. Last commercial break. One more button to push for that audio, y'all. Braves are losing. Dodgers going to win 5-2, says John. Teoscar's just a cool guy. And a Dodger, says Elishiba. Jesus, y'all. Tostadas for dinner. Homemade. Nufo, you're late. Betting is open. Who wins Game 3? Dodgers or Phillies are your choices. Andrew going to start school tomorrow. Andrew trying to be class president. Going to get beat by a girl. 4-3 Dodgers is KCTV. Johnny says second string announcing crew. You don't like Mendoza either? I don't mind her. I think Hershiser's a better storyteller, but I don't mind Mendoza at all either. I haven't heard from him, Jose. I haven't heard from L.A. Wood. And your old Ryder says hi. Hello, Ryder. Parsons jumps in on the party. I didn't eat dinner. I'm currently fasting.
Time to discover movement that inspires. 5-3 Dodgers on Monday.
He's going for president.
Last night, we're ready for the final game and the deciding game of this 3-game series. Time for the electric performance, brought to you by the all-electric Nissan Aria. Kyle Schwarber homered again last night, and he homered against Gavin Stone back on July 10th, one of his 24 this
Next
season.
Tuesday, Steven Richter in the house.
So right away, you've got to be ready as this guy comes to the plate in this lineup.
All right, Schwarber, Turner, Harper, Bohm, Marsh, Realmuto, Castellanos, Stott, and Hayes. All right, I'm gonna listen in on my phone for a sec to see how this audio sounds, y'all. I'll be right back.
Gavin Stone finished off June with that complete game shutout in Chicago. That took him to 9-2. His ERA was below 3. His last 5 games, though, after he lost in Oakland last weekend, he's 0-3 with a +7 ERA. How does he get back to what he was doing earlier this year?
Well, something Dave addressed about that before the game was about pitch sequencing. So we could talk about specific pitches, but he said he was starting to get very predictable. He was going to certain pitches at certain times.
All right, it sounds plenty loud to me, the game audio.
That has to change. It's a conversation they've had with Gavin Stone, and now moving forward.
Valhalla fasting, I know that's a lie.
Without the predictability. You see what he throws, change-up, four-seam, sinker, slider, cutter, and a curveball.
Schnitzel sandwich with cheese and coleslaw.
Usage in all of baseball behind
I love me a
the
schnitzel
guy
sandwich.
They saw yesterday, Christopher Sanchez, was the second most, so definitely a team that the Dodgers have seen a lot of change-ups, and Gavin Stone's thrown a lot of it here.
And Stone, when he went through his best stretch of the year, it was because he wasn't having to use that pitch so much. He said, yeah, I know I've got it.
Flow going, y'all. About to get the flow.
Oakland last Friday, it was the most that he'd thrown it since his first start of the year, and he's just not been as effective when he's throwing that almost 40 times.
Well, then they're sitting it. I mean, that's the biggest thing, is if you know a changeup is coming, Joe, I mean, That's like almost batting practice type.
Here we go. Schwarber coming up.
That depth that he'll get on it. You know it's coming and you sit it right.
I'm going to shut up for most of it, y'all. See how we do.
Diamondbacks swept a doubleheader earlier today in Cleveland, and they're within 3.5 games, the tightest the division has been since April. Stone's ready to go. Schwarber climbs in. And off we go with a fastball that's fouled off.
Fouls that first one off.
Their first series win since sweeping the Dodgers a month ago. So we got the two best teams in the National League here. But in the case of the Phillies, they're below 500 since mid-June. Dodgers below 500 since late June.
That second pitch inside.
Test you, even at the very top. Both these teams going through it.
Talking to Rob Thompson too before the game, and that's what he said. He's like, it was like all of our guys slumped together.
Hello, 2 balls,
like
1 strike.
Sickness that was spreading to everybody, and you know, a lot of people think, oh, you guys got the best record, you're dominating everyone, dominating your division, but they didn't take that for granted.
Swing and a miss.
It's just what's going to happen.
Schwarber goes down to a knee.
Hit him the last few weeks.
2-2.
Slider though from Stone. Anytime you get the back knee drop from Schwarber.
As the changeup usage went way up, the slider and the cutter way down. This is lifted the
hit left field, could be trouble. Schwarber goes yard.
For the second time in the last month.
Damn it.
Fastball caught too much of the plate, and Schwarber hit his 25th. After hitting one off of the
Anybody else think Val is growing a real Roy Wally? I don't know what that means. Bodo Winner in the house. What's up, Bodo?
From Schwarber. This is what we talked about pre-game. Was the biggest weakness Stone has had is not being able to get out. Leadoff batters every inning. He has the worst batting average against on base for that batter right there, the first of the inning.
So it leads to a run right there, but what it's led to for a lot of the year is constant stress.
Trey Turner in the box.
Ball one on Trey Turner.
Wow, I didn't get anything loaded up properly today.
Smacked hard and through.
Base hit left field for Turner.
Homer and a single to start.
He's already ugly.
First baseman number 3, Bryce Harper.
Slider. Trey Turner just gets around it enough barrel, pokes it through that 5-6 hole.
You mentioned Rob Thompson said all their hitters started struggling at the same time. One of those was Bryce Harper, who went into Saturday's game in Seattle, 1 for his last 34, but he's coming out of it. 2 hits yesterday, 7 of them in his last 4 games after that 1 for 34 skid. Phillies as a team yesterday had 14 hits in the 6-2 win. Tied the series up at a game apiece. Harper grounds this one up the middle. Lux is there. Feeds right.
Let's go, Dodger double play. It takes 2 to make it out of sight.
Right in the middle of it.
Absolutely. It starts with a pitch shot off Harper to get a nice, easy roll. Lux, Biggie Rowe, back to Freddy.
Rojas' first game since July 21st. 2 gone, bases empty, and Alec Bohm takes a ball.
Bohm outside. Texas Repo in the house.
Yesterday. The on-base streak now 24 games. He's having a career year, second in the league in extra base hits.
Wally Beehives was the style back in the 60s, says Bodo.
Third and runs batted in.
What's up, Steve Mares?
Stones 1-1.
Down low ball.
1 and 2.
Was it a strike? Oh, he swung. 1-2. Down in the dirt. 2 balls, 2
and 2
strikes.
strikes. Stone delivers again. Bohm fights it off.
Fouled off.
97-98 in this first inning. He's averaged
DFA Stone. Damn, bro.
And so there was some questions, the last month. Is he wearing down? Is he struggling? He says he doesn't feel like he's wearing down at all. Feels strong, just hasn't executed. And at least seeing the velocity here. That
43 likes, about 400 views.
I mean, I think the biggest thing is understanding when to pitch each of his pitches, and honestly, how he sawed off Bryce Harper for that double play. I mean, that was 97 on the hands. You can locate the fastball there with accuracy, then everything else plays out.
Another 2-2 is taken.
2-2 down low.
Full
count. Let's go, Stone. Get out of here. Stone at 17 pitches, y'all. 17 pitches, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Alec Bohm.
Trying to pass the mound to second. 97 again. Gavin Lux finishes off the top of the first, but it begins with a Kyle Schwarber home run. So the Dodgers playing from behind. You come back.
What did you have for dinner, Val? David Catalano. Cardinals beat the Rays 5-2, Cicero. David Catalano, a $2 Valhalla super sticker. New. Thank you, sir. No Dodgers shirt. It's a polo. National League is getting tighter than usual this year. All the top teams had bad July and mid teams did well. Ready or not, I hope I make it home in time to see Ohtani hit a homer. If not, at least I'll hear it here. Welcome, Ready or not.
At first base, Kike Hernandez bats cleanup for the first time with Gavin Lux back in the lineup.
Johnny Hernandez, Freeman, due up.
Rojas back in the lineup as well as the shortstop. Hayward, Barnes, and Kiermaier to round things out for Dave Roberts. The Audi player profile takes a look at Tyler Phillips. 26 years old, comes home with his
Rothberg checks in.
Yeah, gets strike one on
Swing and a miss by who? Ohtani.
4 games, he was the talk of the town. July with a complete game shutout of a first-place Guardians team. I got him to 3-0.
Ground ball.
To begin this road trip, look out. Slipped off of the bat.
Oh, safe at first. Apparently Harper fell off the bag.
He couldn't find the bag, and then he found the top, and Cleat just slipped right over it. Is he not still on it?
I don't know. It sure looks like he's still on it, y'all.
Did he lift his foot up back over the bag?
Oh, no.
Philadelphia's challenging the safe call at first base.
Dude, I tell you what, if Nick Marley got that call right, that's amazing. And it's really close to him being right.
No, his foot's,
Still on there?
Oh, he looks
He
like
drags it across the base, so does the outcome before? Yeah. Dodgers going to lose their challenge here. What do you think, chat?
I think with the bright green cleats, it'd be easy to see.
That's right. That's why I wore him tonight. His Philly Fanatic shoes. Yeah, is a funky looking play.
What happened to Rothberg?
Okay. I mean, I thought he was lying there for a few minutes after. I thought it was just an awkward play. That could have been a lot worse, too. If Shohei was coming down the line, look at his legs right in the way.
Snell pitched the Giants to a victory today.
Let's see.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Philadelphia will retain their challenge.
Oh, so Philadelphia used their challenge. They'll retain it. And Ohtani's out. I was all confused.
So anyways, Tyler Phillips, untouchable his first month.
So the call on the field was
and then
safe.
begins this road trip in Seattle on Friday night. Gives up 8 runs.
Hey, Oscar.
Over
Called
1
strike.
2/3. He got 5 outs. He gave up 3 home runs. So it's like, what guy are we going to get?
Well, it seemed like that was the
Side?
routing, but he's had such a short
Red
career.
or
You
not,
mentioned
Jessica
he
Mendoza, the
didn't
worst
really
announcer
fly.
ever. She sounds like she's
Beat
whispering all the
Atlanta his
time.
First time out. Played
I don't
at
mind
home
her.
in Philly to, local kid, great story, 16th round draft pick, 9 years to get to the bigs.
And Oscar, left center field. Marsh can't catch it, off the wall. Teoscar headed for second. A double, stand-up double. Teoscar.
As many games, he'll settle for a 2-bagger.
He's going to get all the weight room jokes. Just missing another one, but oh my gosh, is the slug there. We've just seen him continue to tear the cover off the baseball.
I would not have gone out. It was close, though.
Missing this. Teoscar thought he caught it. I'm surprised he got to second.
Here comes Freddy.
A hit in all 6 games this month for Teoscar Hernandez. Close to 500. Sign run in scoring position. Freddie Freeman at the plate.
Oh, Mr. Alvarez. Freddie! Base hit! Teoscar will tie it. Freddie Freeman. Ribby.
So good to get Freddie Freeman back into this lineup. Just the depth that it allows. Teo leading off. Second batter getting the double. Freddie hitting him in. First pitch sweeper. That's the pitch from Tyler Phillips. He's got 5 of them, but the sweeper is the one that you can see the most from him. And back-to-back hits off of that pitch.
So both teams the first inning run. Kike Hernandez comes up. Phillips comes on, and Kike fouls it off.
Fouled
He's
off.
hitting cleanup for the first time this year. The first time in a couple seasons. And he's earned that with the way he's swung it lately. 389 here in August.
He sprinted to all fields. I mean, Kike has done a
Garcia
great job.
announced the baby. Alex putting up the Dodgers emojis.
Pulled the ball really well with the best of them, but he's had a lot of opposite field hits.
No ball, 1 strike. Foul back.
Up into 2. So a good start for the Dodgers with men on base there. They had traffic last night, but they went 0 for 14 with men on. They went 0 for 8 with runners in scoring position, and they checked both those boxes in 1 pitch today.
I noticed that heavy this year, David, where they always calling it a sweeper instead of a slider.
Starting to breathe down their necks. Dodgers going through this very difficult stretch of the schedule. The series against the Phillies starts a stretch of 27 games in a row against teams with winning records. Not even 2-2 on Hernandez.
2 balls, 2
so
strikes.
You got multiple stimuluses. You got the standings and you got the schedule. You're going to have to be at the top of your game facing a team
Runner on
facing-
first, 2-2.
As we've spoken about daily at this point, the roster crunch. Guys individually, things to play for. From 0-2 to 3-2.
That's a great take, too. That's barely below the zone. Kike wanting that pitch up a little bit more, and that's what Tyler Phillips is going to do, really try to keep the ball down.
Here's his payoff. Freeman runs. Hernandez fouls it.
Fouled off. Freddie got to go back to first. Count remains 3-2.
Another payoff. Freeman runs again. Hernandez takes ball 4. From
Ball 4, they walked him. Free base.
3 in a row of reach. Up comes Gavin Lux, and up comes R&D player resume. Off of the bench yesterday was 0 for 1. This all started against the Phillies the first time the teams met up. Final game of that series in Philadelphia. Lux had 2 hits, including a home run against Aaron 393. In 21 games beginning that day. First pitch from Phillips. Backdoor strike.
Outside edge to Lux.
Has altered the picture for this return of players. You know, before, second base was a spot you felt like probably was going to have to be addressed.
Ruben says beautiful evening for Dodger baseball.
He's had.
Inside ball.
I think that's what's the most impressive part. Is no one was more aware of that than Gavin Lux. I mean, he knew the player that he's capable of being. He knew how much he was struggling. He also understood all the players that were coming in, coming up, looking for middle infielders. He stepped up in a huge way.
Inside for a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Comfy, confident. And when you combine what he's doing at the plate with how solid he's been defensively, what a valuable player they've got right now. 3 minutes second. Hernandez at first. Lux with a big rip and a miss.
Swing and a miss, even it up. 2-2.
Months ago.
Just commitment. I mean, there was a lot of guessing almost halfway through, and now when he says go, it's go. And this is just a great pitch to counter that, a curveball that we hadn't seen a whole lot of from Phillips down below the zone.
Come on, baby.
Up the middle, Phillips has it.
Fielded by the pitcher. They go to 2, and that's what they'll get. They get the out at second. So we got runners on the corners with 2 outs.
I think Phillips was lucky he didn't throw this away. You can see him leading towards first base. I'll tell you what, Trey Turner makes a great job being able to catch this ball. He's moving the opposite direction.
Well, Miguel Rojas in his first at-bat back finds himself with a chance to give the Dodgers the lead.
Oh, here we go. His return, Miguel Rojas. 271, 3 home runs, 21 RBIs in 67 games.
All-star break where he's swinging a weighted bat with one hand. And played the first few games of the second half. Just didn't quite feel right, though. They thought that it was going to be
misses outside for a ball
in there, but decided, hey, let's play the long game here, make sure that it's right before you try to come back.
He knows better than anyone. I mean, battling back wrist surgery last year. When your hands, that part of the...
Let's go. Let's go. Get down. Get down. Dropped. Let's go.
Miguel Rojas, welcome back. A 2-out RBI single makes it 2-1.
Oh, so good. Again, on the sweeper, the pitch that's been hit the last 2 innings. Miggy Rojas finding grass out here. Hayes actually...
Oh, dude, right in the glove out there and left.
Gets it off the heel, drops in.
Here playing, safe. So, for Tyler Phillips, after 9 shutout innings against the Guardians...
Miguel Rojas gets a hit. The Dodgers are 27-6 this year.
Third on this road trip.
The thing with Tyler Phillips, too, is that he's got a low...
Lashiva says, I predicted the Rojas hit.
Banking on a lot of soft contact, and honestly, the defense behind him. He's not going to get a lot of Ks. He's not going to miss a lot of bats. This Dodgers team knows how to put the ball in play, knows how to challenge, and they have from the get-go here in the first.
That music in the background is a problem. Problem.
And a walk in this first
They probably
inning.
always
Jason
do. We just
Hayward a
don't hear it
chance.
because I'm not
Seven-hitter,
worried
don't
about it.
figure you're going to come up in the first
All
inning,
right,
but
Jason Hayward at the plate now.
2 on, 2 out. Hayward takes strike one. Struck out off of the bench yesterday.
72 degrees there today, Sarah. Viking Jerome in the house.
With Mookie Betts coming back and coming back as a shortstop, Hayward, one of many guys with a chance to prove himself in right. Phillips 1-1.
No, Hayward rips it right field. This time it's caught.
Kind of a mirror image of Hayes' try. Castellanos able to get this one. But the
So we
Dodgers
go to the third. I mean, we go to the second. 2-1 Dodgers. How many sweeps are here in the States too, Catalado? Imro in the house. Ryan Allen, what's up? All right, 53 likes, 700 views. Commercials coming in 30 seconds. What's up, Taz? What's going on, Taz? Yep, Vikings Raiders on Saturday, y'all. I'll be streaming that. That'll be the debut of the new NFL setup. Actually, the new Vikings setup. Here we go.
Jumbo Jack with the purchase of a large drink at LA area Jack in the Box restaurants. Dodgers up 2-1 to the second inning we go. How nice for Gavin Stone. He gives up that leadoff home run to Schwarber, but he goes back out there and finds himself in front.
Exactly, that's his offense back, having his back. And I think the biggest key now for Stone is to keep attacking these leadoff hitters.
Brandon Marsh here, 1 ball, 1 strike. Marsh looking for his first knock of this series. It's been a rough last month for him. Out of this 1-1 pitch, swings and misses. 1-2.
Nah, I think he wears some makeup, John. I do. I think Davis tends to wear makeup at times.
Strikes him out.
Struck him out. Take a seat. Over there. You got struck out by Stone.
Going down in usage when he's been at his best. The slider's been a key pitch when he's been at his best.
Well, look at it when he gets that swing and miss. The depth that he gets on it into the hands. Right there at Marsh.
First strikeout of the game for Stone. Yamamoto now takes outside and ball 1. One of the great catchers of this generation. Certainly one of the most athletic. Football and wrestling background coming up in Oklahoma. Could have gone a number of routes.
Down low to Realmuto, 2-0.
Right? He's got an uncle who is an Olympic wrestler.
We love Olympians. It's that time of year.
Ground ball.
Hard, but
Hernandez to Freddy. 2-way.
Nick Castellanos came into this series 4 for his last 27, but he's got 4 hits in these 2 games. Coors Light beating the pressure. Since the All-Star break, he's heated up. He's the guy, Jess, who's really aggressive, one of the most aggressive guys in baseball, and he says that his slow start this year was a result of him trying to be somebody that he's not, trying to be more patient. And that right
He's
there
hit right field.
Anybody or anything. Tries to turn this into a double.
Going for 2. And the Dodgers get him at second. Let's go. Let's go.
Different right field.
Hayward to Rojas.
Outfield assists. Yeah, Pages last night. Hayward right here.
Let's go, baby. All right, Philly's on the phone. Philly's on the phone. I think he's safe.
That left hand gets in there.
Philadelphia challenging out, call it second base.
All right, so Philly challenging it, y'all. It's close.
Pretty safe.
Gets in there. The tag. It's just a good job by Castellanos to get his.
Oh, another one where the hand is elevated. If he gets him on that arm at all, he's out.
Instead of the hand.
If he gets him on that arm.
He says safe. Take a look.
What you think, chat?
29 home runs during the regular season last year. He had another 4 in the division series.
Hayward's going back out. You just saw the replay.
Championship series, though, last year, the Diamondbacks started throwing in nothing but breaking balls out of the zone. And
oh, yeah, he's in there.
Chased and went 1 for 24 in that series.
After review, the call was overturned. Runner safe. Philadelphia retained the challenge.
So Philly has won 2 challenges already.
This aggressive guy, but it's part of why our season ended. I've got to change, but about a month to try on that. Said, I ain't doing that. I'm back to see ball, hit ball.
Well, and the thing.
What's up, Rob Dog? Rob Dog, 1977 in the house.
Castellanos will take those pitches. He was just trying too hard last October, and we were around him. It was something that he was creating. You can be aggressive and still recognize a breaking ball that you can't hit and take it. And that's what he started to understand coming into this year, is getting back to just being himself. It doesn't mean he's going to swing at everything.
There's 2-out double. Set it up for Bryson Stott. That is in the dirt.
Ball gets back to the backstop. Runner advances.
That's not exactly what you would teach to young hitters, but he says his whole career he's never really had a.
What's up, Rob? How you doing, buddy?
That the game is, quote, glorified batting practice. That's when I'm at my best.
I love that. I love that mentality.
Do you?
Oh, I do. It's so rare, Joe. I mean, because the on base is so important.
Low ball.
So guys are more of a mentality of taking and making sure you get the right pitch, which I'm not saying is a bad mentality to have, but when you get the Castellanos, especially on a team that can have a guy like that, he's not the dude. He can hit 7th, 8th in the lineup and do what he does.
Fouled off.
As a young kid, his family turned their garage into a batting cage for him. Hit, hit, hit. Eat, sleep, breathe, hit. Nick Castellanos. 1-2 to Bryson Stott is outside. Count evens up.
A 2-2 to Stott.
Softball player.
2 outs. Runner on third.
Something that is in the family now.
Stott 241, 8 home runs, 45 RBIs.
Stones 2-2. Stott.
Ground ball.
On the ground to second. Gavin Lux gobbles it up. And he pitches around the 2-out double.
Raised 1-9-8, Cicero. No Mary Hart tonight, Nufo. No Mary Hart tonight. Those Hallmark movies are a money machine, says Summer O. The COO watches all of them. Los Doyers says bye-bye first place. Uh-oh. The sky is falling. Los Doyers is in the house. Hey Val, what's your go-to beer? I don't really have a go-to. I'm really not much of a beer drinker anymore. But if I buy something from the store, it's usually Coors Light or Bud Light. Yeah, CO watches all those, all the Christmas ones. Los Doyers says, sorry, Val, I've been busy with work. All right, here we go. Back to it, y'all.
Of the second inning, and Austin Barnes leads off.
Barnesy.
From Tyler Phillips. Barnes hitting .330 since the start of June. Man, when you think backup catcher, you just want to plug somebody in there you can trust to not mess things up, be good defensively. It's a lot of gravy, a lot of sprinkles on top of the cake.
For a ball
like that.
Take your pick. Icing, what do you like? What's your extra flavor? Because that's what Austin Barnes has brought to this team.
And he keeps it.
Here we go. Barnesy, base hit.
Base hit.
Takes a fastball middle and just absolutely hammers it to right field.
Role players hitting tonight, y'all. Phillies might be in trouble.
Middle fastball. Lead off hit.
Kevin Kiermaier. We're talking
Kiermaier
about
at the plate.
JT Realmuto is that he could have gone several different routes. Kevin could have gone to
Kiermaier, 84 games, 188 average, 0 for 7 with a base on balls with the Dodgers so far. Still looking for his first hit.
Parkland College in Illinois.
Swing and a miss.
First round draft pick. That round isn't even close to existing anymore. 31st round pick, makes it to the big leagues 3 years later.
What's up with all the earthquakes?
The tiebreaker game for the Tampa Bay Rays against the Texas Rangers makes its debut. And the 31st round pick now in his 11th big league season.
Who's going to win, says Vivek. Dodgers are winning.
Rare, first of all,
we're going to win.
I think baseball over football, especially when that was his sport. At least the sport everyone else thought for him.
Fouled off by Kiermaier, 2-2.
So think about all the guys that, because the draft is now shorter, you don't have as many rounds. How many we're missing? Diamonds in the rough.
Circle K has the best
Kiermaier.
Hallmark cards.
On this 2-2 from Phillips.
2-2, they hit him.
Sweeps its way to the foot.
So Kiermaier got a hit by pitch and a base on balls to his resume with the Doyers.
Front foot breaking ball.
Hit the front foot. All right, that's going to bring up who? Shohei who?
3-1. Into the ground out. Shohei Ohtani's first time. First one. Foul.
All down at the plate.
6 of the 9 reach for the Dodgers. First trip to the order. So for Tyler Phillips, when you're asking the question, what are you going to get? Are you going to get the guy who
What's up, Dorothy Cedillos?
Against the Guardians? You're going to get the guy that got blasted in Seattle. It's been
anyone miss Biggio? Asked John.
The dominance. His 0-1 is on the ground to first. Backhand Harper feeds Phillips. Got him at first.
And Harper gets Ohtani at first for the first out.
Up to second and third they go.
So we got runners in scoring position, second and third with one out.
Another extra base hit for Teoscar Hernandez. Double last inning, came in to score.
caught. The super bump that Marsh had it in his glove, ended up still stand up. Double, first hit for the Dodgers in this game.
Teoscar
scored another run, scored both their runs yesterday.
Teoscar fouled that off. He almost hit at his last at bat. He almost hit it out.
Even better in August.
I did not, babe. Fouled off again. Hernandez quickly in an 0-2 hole. Grounded down at the plate.
Hernandez has been hitting second most days lately.
No snacks, Nufo. No snacks. Maybe some graham crackers later.
Ohtani. That's Freeman, Tasker, Hernandez. Pretty nice 1 through 4.
Yes, please. Teo, I love you the 2-hole, but oh my goodness, how much depth we saw when Freddy returned to the lineup.
Let's go Dodgers, says James Gilmore.
Kind of move more to the middle. Starts to make the bottom of the order.
Team USA Women's Hoops won today, says Sarah.
On base,
I didn't watch any of the Olympics today. None of them.
Barnes at third, Kiermaier at second. And a 1-2 pitch. Hernandez.
1-2 misses inside. 2-2.
But a few hitters tonight Phillips has gotten ahead of and then lost.
Yeah, there's a merchandise thing in the link, Taz. There's a merch store in the link.
Phillips
in the description.
Jersey, we're touching on what a good story he is. Grew up
homemade Jello cheesecake for Sheila.
Cole Hamels. His dad had tickets to what turned out to be Roy Halladay's no-hitter in the postseason, but took his buddy instead of taking his kid. Tyler had to watch from home as that game unfolded. He gets Hernandez swinging, 2 gone.
Come on,
Get him
Dad.
out.
Right? Freddie Freeman to the plate in time for Stats with Lowe's.
Freddie with a chance for a couple ribbies here.
He doesn't turn 35 until a few weeks from now, and he's on this list of guys to have 300 home runs and 500 doubles before their age 35 season.
Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Turner can't get it.
Freeman has seen 2 pitches and driven in 3 runs.
What I like about aggressive hitting. He looks for fastball. He gets a fastball. Actually saws him off quite a bit, but the strength enough just to get out.
Just out of the reach of Turner, who was going backwards fast.
You'll find the bigs. You know, if it gets by him, no one's catching it.
So good to see that smile.
All right, that'll bring in Kike Hernandez.
Fell behind 0-2 his first time.
Nope Stone in the house. What's up, buddy? What's up? Nope.
Turns on a ball.
Hernandez.
If it's fair, it's gone. It is just foul. All kinds of hooking action, and he knew it was going to be close as it launched off.
KK, what happened, bro? He was ready. He was ready, y'all.
We're talking just a beat out front. I mean, you see the power, the sound off the bat, and the lean. Almost stay. That helps, by the way. Maybe not.
Not enough.
Ground ball up the middle.
Up the middle. Stott will fall to the bag.
Stott tags the bag in front of Freddy.
Dodgers with 2 in the first and 2 in the second, and a 4-1 lead.
Here we go to the third. One of those Lifetime movies had the actress who played Winnie Cooper, and she was thrown off a cliff. It was a cheerleader movie. Oh, we're struggling along with these Dodgers. Nope. Just struggling along. Mimo Fonseca in the house. I don't mind her, Johnny. She doesn't bug me as bad as she seems to bug you. I think she does okay. She does fine. Valhalla only watches novellas on Univision, says Nufo. Yep, I'm a big viewer of Univision and the novellas. Richter says I like her. She sucks, says Elishiva. Dang, girl. Rob Parsons, hey Val, what did you have for dinner? I need to get a glass of water, or I need to beg the COO to give me one. Are you acting like you're snoring? Is that what you're doing over there?
A 4-1 Dodger lead here in the rubber match between the top two teams in the National
Dodgers
League.
5 hits, 4 runs.
Gavin Stone back to work. 9-1-2 coming up, and a ball out.
Stone back out there.
Leadoff home run in this game from Kyle Schwarber. Couple hits since, but no additional damage. Now Hayes out of the 9 spot. Back-to-back multi-hit games to open this series.
Little strike inside edge. I just busted 1,000 views, 63 likes.
Three straight sinkers from Gavin Stone. We see the
Ceviche,
slider usage
says
already
Johnny.
up in this one. Joe, you talked about it. Only 5 changeups. Some Dave Roberts addressed.
Dave
before the
Rhodes
game.
now.
Is predictable.
Oh no, sorry to hear that, Rhodesy.
Right there.
COO doesn't snore,
He hasn't had
Valhalla,
great
says
feel for
Sheila.
it either. We've seen it actually.
She sure was acting like she was right there.
Changeup.
Ground ball.
In on him with another sinker. Hernandez, clean play. T-Mobile coverage game as Kyle Schwarber comes to the plate. He has not just one leadoff home run against Stone, but 2 in 2 games. Both
Funeral tomorrow. Sorry to hear that, buddy.
The leadoff damage travels to Los Angeles. Starts this game.
Yeah, they're getting close, man. They're getting close, no doubt. Thank you, dearest. All right, Schwarber up there. Got a solo home run to his resume tonight. That's his 11th leadoff home run. That leads the Major League Baseball.
Austin Hayes pulls up a little bit. Get down there to first.
Rhodes been a member now 27 months. Thank you, buddy.
Stone to Schwarber, the 1-1 offering is a really good
1-1
change
down
up
low.
call, though.
The only place you could throw it against Schwarber too. You get that thing any more up in the zone. That was the pitch he homered.
PJ Garcia in the
last
house.
time they faced.
Catalano watches the Mexican soap operas once in a while to see how to speak Spanish.
Schwarber takes the walk. And Kyle Schwarber in a nutshell is first.
Freddie with 4 RBIs, Rob, and Schwarber hit the home run for the Phillies.
Flamingo Friday.
And we just walked him or something.
Pool park. Morongo. First free pass issued by Stone, and now Trey Turner stands in.
Trey Turner at the plate now.
In this series, but wrapped the base hit. First pitch that he saw tonight.
Inside ball.
Second year with the Phillies, second year with that big.
Good night, Dave. Good night, buddy.
That he signed. It was right around this time last year where it all started to turn for him in his first year with the Phillies because it was a nightmare for a lot of it. He was hitting about 230 at this time of year.
One ball, no strikes to Turner. Ripped,
then
foul.
Over the final month, though, after he got that standing ovation, comes back from a long road trip where it felt like rock bottom, and the Philly fans notoriously tough showed him some love.
I swore this thing just said the ads ran.
OPS above 1,000.
It's brutal.
I'm so thankful that he paid to put thank you fans on billboards across Philadelphia.
Up high ball.
A lot of times that's
the Spanish
the
VST streams
you're
were
worried
awesome
about
back in the day, in the 80s, says Dufo.
fan base that is usually pretty critical when you do slump, especially with the expectations. And instead, it was the opposite. It surprised not just him, but baseball
Wanda
fans
Turner misses
everywhere.
outside.
Just like, hey, the difference that you can make, not just the boos and the yelling that can happen.
Let me see how this sounds. I'm going to turn off my mic for a few.
We got you.
Broken bat, bounce up the middle. Lux leads Rojas in time at second. Oh, it's a nifty baseball play.
It's a beautiful play. Gavin Lux understanding, especially because of the toss, Joe. I'm surprised he didn't throw it. And this is a great play by Mickey Rowe to be able to time it right, get to the bag. The toss makes him kind of slow up. Quick feet, jump over the top. That's an agility play for you.
Boy, it's like you didn't miss any time. Like those guys have been doing it all along.
So 2 away here.
Bryce Harper.
Harper at the plate.
The double play his first time. Takes ball one from Stone. This one foul.
Oh, Mookie's going to play short, Los Doyers. Mookie will be playing shortstop when he comes back.
Bryce talks about thinking back to his first home opener with the Phillies, and he said on his first day, he punches out against Julio Teheran, and he's walking back to the dugout. This is his first at-bat as a Philly in Philadelphia, and they're booing him. Like, oh, baby. But then he said, this is what I love. This is what I signed up for. Because it's that same passion.
Harper fouls that one back, 1-2.
Incredible environments we see in October.
Oh, yeah. Well, they're just dialed in, too. They're not the fans that are going for the hot dogs and the scenery to walk around the concessions. No, they're in their seats watching every pitch. I don't even knows Bryce Harper. He's that hard on himself. So the fans kind of go
low ball
with his own, how he feels. You know, he's not the one to be, hey, you're okay. He's the one that's
Tommy Horn, Dodgers are bringing it tonight. What's up, Tommy? Welcome to the stream.
The fan base that he's joined. Kind of along the same passions he also holds.
He's the son of an iron worker who showed him the qualities of hard work and grit and perseverance, and a lot of those are the same traits that the city of Philly kind of identifies with. So it's really been a perfect identity match. Bryce Harper in the city of Philadelphia. On his payoff,
Harper, left field, right to Teoscar. 3 away. All right, so we go to the bottom of the third. Dodgers 4, Phillies 1. Shout out to the 131 in the chat, y'all. Hit that subscribe if you're new. And hit the like. The like button looks like this, y'all. We got 68 likes.
Jesus. What is that?
That's what the like button looks like. So the Dodgers have the day off tomorrow before a 3-game set against Pittsburgh. I'll be doing all 3 of those games. Saturday, it'll be a doubleheader on the channel because we'll do the Vikings-Raiders game. Preseason action. Imagine how much money I would have if I never went to Spearmint Rhino back in the day, says Parsons. I always say imagine how much money I would have if I'd invested all my money I spent on beer and nightclubs in the Army and put it in Microsoft stock back in the 80s. I'd probably be a millionaire. All right, here we go, back to it.
Bottom 3, Gavin Lux leads off. And
Lux.
First pitch off is a knuckles foul.
Ground ball. Base hit, Lux. Let's go.
Dodgers already with their 6th hit.
Gavin Lux just continues to swing the bat so well, and the way he's been able to do it too is understanding the pitches, but also the simplicity. Base hit up the middle, ground ball.
Me, it's the money I spent to buy albums and CDs. All right, Miguel Rojas, 1 for 1, RBI single in his first game back.
There goes Lux first pitch. They're going to stay out of the double play.
Rojas hits it to third. They'll get him at first. 1 away.
Position goes Lux, 1 gone.
A little hit and run there saved him from the double play.
That double play only plays first base.
Number 23, Jason Hayward.
Here comes Shohei.
Hayward, who flied to right his first.
Just remember, dislike your neighbors. That way you don't feel any guilt when you eat them, says Johnny Owen. Damn, bro. Swing and a miss.
As many base runners in this game as they had all last night.
Kind of nice too, start from the get-go, Joe, and just continuing on. Every inning, threatening.
Elishiva gives some membership.
2 innings.
And Bostrom gets it. Thank you so much, Miss Elishiva Jones.
Tries to lay off
Down low to Shohei. Bostrom, make sure you say thank you.
First, the bottom of the order. Getting on base.
I get
last
paid
inning,
monthly too. It took me
scoring
3
both
years
runs.
to get the discipline to not be eating ramen noodles for that well before payday. High and inside for a ball.
Former Texas Rangers draft pick Tyler Phillips. Almost a decade ago, 9 years after he was drafted, he's made it to the major leagues. Spent 6 years in the Texas system, didn't really make it anywhere. They released him.
I want to see 6 hits in a row before now is recorded for the Dodgers. Not sure what that means.
That's that Tommy John misses a full year.
Sammy Boy Smith.
As far away as ever from the big leagues. This is just 2 years ago that he missed. Now he's in the big leagues. Another 2-2.
2-2 ripped. Foul.
They brought him up. The thought was, hey, he's just going to come up here, give us some coverage. There was some weather in the forecast for that weekend. They're worried that they might have a starter burnt, get into a game, get a delay, need to go Johnny Holstaff. So they thought we'd get some coverage, and they did need him when another starter went short and pressed out of the bullpen. There was a spot in the rotation for him to make what looked like a spot start, but pitched so well those first few games that he's continued to get
straight
chances.
back.
especially how deep that he's been able to go until that Seattle start. And part of that was, too, Victor Robles led off that game with a home run, and everyone said he was kind of shell-shocked.
Birthday to Mike Trout, says
Only a few
Yoshinobu.
starts into his career. He's hoping to kind of ease in.
I have no idea, Samaro.
Never really recovered.
Fouled off again by Shohei. 2-2.
First season, first 5 starts.
Lux is second, 1 away, 9 pitch to Jason Hayward.
Hayward pops it up, infield.
On from second comes Stott.
Stott makes the catch from second base.
Number 50, Austin Barnes.
Here comes Barnesy.
Trying to put up his first 0 of the game. Runner at second.
Barnes already got a single and a run scored.
Started last inning with a single, came in to score.
Swing and a miss. Dean Harshberger checks into the chat. What's up, Dean? I want to pump up this mic on the TV a little bit, y'all.
Ground ball is short for Trey.
Ground ball, shortstop.
On to the 4th.
They get him 3 away. Thought I put it back behind the TV, babe. Herm in the house. Been lurking, but it looks like Freddy hasn't missed a beat since Curb. Everybody wishing birthdays to former Dodgers.
Yes, mini Jimmy Bang Bangs at Jack in the Box. Beautiful day in Los Angeles.
Sun setting over Dodger Stadium.
Still really hot.
Tick down, maybe.
Down a bit.
Still felt like 150.
Stone out.
It's up there. 4-1 game to the 4th. Alec Bohm leads off and takes the ball from Gavin Stone. Going to get back in the saddle here. That wonderful first half of the season, really through the end of June. He was one of the top pitchers in the National League. He was sitting 9-2 with a sub-3.
Ground ball.
It's Bowman
Hernandez
for the first out of the 4th. Happy to have July come to an end. First start of August, not great. But best he's looked in a while through a few innings here.
Stone is currently at 54
the biggest reason
pitches.
is he's done exactly what he wanted to execute, kind of mixing up his pitches.
Oh,
the
no,
sliders
not yet,
look really
LSU.
good, Joe.
Not even
That's
close.
the command of the fastball. Right
I think he's
there.
only got
Outside
one strikeout,
95,
LSU.
but really just trying to get that inner third into lefties, into righties. A lot of times, they're sitting changeup. This is going to seem a whole lot.
They're not ideal, Rob. They're not ideal. I don't remember. I mean, last time I had a Yumbo Yak was
slider.
He's only got one
shit a decade ago. I think they're pretty average, pretty mid. Kind of like a McDonald's hamburger.
8 of the 11 balls
kind of the same.
Been on the ground. 1-2. Drops in a curveball there.
Hector Valero. Kim Rose says, I want Betts to lead off, maybe Ohtani second, Freeman third. Well, Dave Roberts disagrees with you, Kim Rose. It's going to be Ohtani, Betts, Freeman. Popped up by Marsh, center field. Kiermaier.
Kiermaier waits for it to come down and eventually does. 2 out.
Ultimately, too, I mean, Gavin Stone's a 6-pitch pitcher, but we've seen him just kind of stick with the 4 in the month of July. He's gone to the curveball a little bit more. That's usually the 6th pitch.
Yep, it's going to be Ohtani, Mookie, Freddy, Teoscar.
Good counts, and then get outs off of it. Might not be the curveball that gets the out, but it's the pitch that comes after.
Starts Yamamoto with a slider. Off the end of the bat, shallow center, Kevin
Kiermaier, full tilt to his right, makes the catch.
After 3.5, the Dodgers in front 4-1.
No chance you hit it to this guy. Great jump, great catch. Nope.
Now we go to the bottom of the 4th. Dodgers 4, Phillies 1. Manny is at the lake today. There you go, buddy. Jack in the Box tacos are fire, says John. Sammy Boy has a feeling we're not going to score again until the 8th. I don't know about that, Schmitty. Bellinger, well, the late Bellinger, right? The Bellinger late in his Dodger career. Play defense but can't hit. How many times do you guys think Marsh soaks his hair during the game, says John? I would say at least 4 times. What do you think, John? Master of the obvious is Johnny Owen. Who are you talking about, me? Marsh is riddled with lice, says Sammy Boy Smith. That's the best lead as it should be. Fire Dave Roberts. Just kidding, says Kim Rowe. All right, here we go.
Jersey. For tickets, visit Dodgers.com/promotions.
2 in the first and in the second. Dodgers have a 4-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. And
Speaking of Kiermaier, here he is coming up to the plate.
As Kiermaier climbs in, got hit by a pitch, came in to score his first time. We were talking about the Diamondbacks earlier winning a doubleheader. 18 of their last 23 they've won. The Padres were down a bunch in Pittsburgh. They came back, tied the game on Jackson Merrill's second home run of the night in the 9th inning, won it in extras. And so both Arizona and San Diego, 3.5 out.
Straight ahead.
2 of the hottest teams in baseball right there. You've got Arizona having won 18.
I think he's just slimy and wet all the time, says John.
15.
When you talk about top teams in the
People
National
be calling
League,
me
yes,
at
these
work.
two on the field right here, but right after them are San Diego.
If they are
and Arizona.
inconsiderate, I'm
Looking at
watching
wild card
baseball right now,
spots.
says
Of
Parsons.
course, right on LA's tail right now.
Inside ball.
But also in the conversation of top 4, top 5 teams in the game.
Those two teams have actually leapfrogged the Atlanta Braves, who dropped their 4th in a row tonight.
Well,
So
it was
the
they were looking at him with the other camera up close.
In the wild card standings. Braves only have a one-game
first
push
name.
over the Mets just to get into the playoffs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I mean, when do you ever say quiet New York Mets, by the way? But that's what it feels like. I mean, so much attention in that division out in the East, the Phillies and the Braves. The Mets have a chance to kind of sneak under the radar and do some damage. That's what they're doing.
Parsons currently working at the mental health hotline. No. Oh, you're talking about Mendoza.
Phillips fires. Kiermaier chases.
Kiermaier swinging a miss. Struck out.
Second K for Phillips. Wild card standings.
So standings as of right now, y'all, the Dodgers only have a 2-game lead on both Arizona and San Diego. No, that's wrong. That's the wild card standings. My bad.
They're within 3.5 as they've won 9 of their
Arizona
last
and San
12.
Diego at the top of the wild card standings. Ohtani fouls the first pitch off.
Teams in
Who?
the National League are all in the West right now. Padres, Diamondbacks.
That's why this division, I feel like, has been definitely, not even arguably, but the best, definitely in the National League. When you look at the wild card standings, especially, it's like, it feels like it's just the East and the West. You mentioned the Cardinals and those teams that are in the Central.
Rothberg was in here earlier, Rob. Swinging a miss. What was that question, babe?
Trip. Dodgers go to Milwaukee and St. Louis.
He's working the desk again
Fred's
today.
coming to town this weekend. Paul Skeens, that's going to be, you get tickets, not just alumni weekend, but got arguably the leader in the Cy Young race coming to town.
Saturday night, he's going to pitch.
Ohtani, foul ball left side.
So you've got Jack
Straighten
Flaherty
that out.
for the Dodgers on Friday. Saturday, Paul Skeens against River Ryan. And Tyler Glasnow going to finish up that series on
Next time
Sunday.
Kiermaier's up, he's going yards, says Bostrom.
Make sure you're here early for all 3 of those games. Huge crowds expected.
1-2 to Ohtani.
It's alumni weekend. Ohtani breaks his bat.
Broken bat, flare to the second baseman, 2-way.
So no matter what happens to Tyler Phillips the rest of the way, you can say 2 things. I was a big leaguer, and I broke Shohei Ohtani's back.
Who's got Christine Aguilera as their walk-up?
2 away here in the 4th inning. Teoscar Hernandez.
Hey, Oscar. Outside ball. Teoscar hits it right field. What a catch by the center fielder as he smashes into the outfield wall.
Holy smokes. After Teo had one miss for a double, this one taken away. Rojas with the grab into the wall.
Nice catch by Rojas in center there, y'all. We go to the 5th. I'll be right back, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. I'm back. 1,300 views, 79 likes.
Dodgers got 2 in the first and in the second. Kevin Stone back out there for the 5th. There's that home run from Schwarber, only 2 other hits. And faces Nick Castellanos at the bottom of the order here. One of those 2 other hits came off his bat. A double in the second. Ball and a strike.
Even though he was eventually called safe, Jason Hayward owes, man. The second, barely called out initially.
Ball hit center field. Kiermaier unable to get to it. This guy headed for second, safe.
Castellanos, who came into the series really slumping, has 2 hits.
Castellanos' second double of the day.
This ball hit right. Kevin Kiermaier, he actually stepped in for a beat. Hardest reads is the one right at you and reads it off the wall perfectly.
Well, they're just talking about how he was at the end there. Where he couldn't hit, you know. Down low, ball, a changeup.
Stock grounded out his first time. He's been swinging.
Hey, Ruben C. I'd rather the Dodgers slump in the summer than in the postseason. They are getting their losing streak out of their system, says Ruben.
Harper, but Harper was obviously a big deal there, and all the kids wanted to be like Bryce.
What's going on, Ruben?
Washington Nationals hat around, smear his eye black down his face, just like Bryce was doing early on in the big leagues.
Johnny believes our best hitter for both average and home runs should be hitting 3rd or 4th. Imagine the runs batted in. Well, I think that's kind of why Lux is kind of getting a run there, isn't it, Johnny? The last few games, I feel like they've had Lux in that spot or in that 4-5 hole.
Alex Vesia begins to loosen.
All right, Vesia up in the Dodger bullpen.
Three and two. 9 years in this booth. That's the.
What did that foul ball hit? It sounded like it shattered glass.
It was like nothing.
I read it really well off. Yep.
Usually there's like an arm thrown out, something.
No.
I feel like if it's coming at your head, you're just going to let it hit you.
No, I'm going to reach up and pluck it.
Oh, okay. It's humble pie up there. Okay.
I think it's just confidence it's never actually going to happen. So
that was close, though.
It was.
It was.
Oh, that baseball hit up there by Mendoza and Davis. That was that sound you heard.
Barnes wants to be sure he's on the same page as Stone.
John says, I wonder how any of us would do if they put a mic in front of us and start talking about baseball for 3 hours with millions listening. Exactly, John. Easier said than done.
We talk about the position players that are feeling the heat as everybody gets healthy and you're battling for those 13 or so spots on the roster, 13, 14 spots. From a starting pitching standpoint, Stone is in a position where he'd like to make a case to be part of that postseason rotation.
Especially when you think about Walker Buehler will be returning soon.
Did he go? He did. Got him with a changeup.
This has been the pitch early on this season. Hasn't thrown it a whole lot in this game and hasn't been able to really throw it for a strike, but gets the chase there.
You mentioned Buehler's coming back. Bobby Miller, they'd love to have back at some point as he continues to work.
Talk baseball for 3 hours. These people talk dribble all day, says Parsons. I don't agree.
September
I think they do
arrival
a great
for him
job.
off the injured list.
Bounce down at the plate.
Back. They just got Jack Flaherty. There are a lot of potential options and a lot of potential competition. Look out.
He's feeling it.
I don't know who that was to or what it was at. Johan Rojas off of the bench as an injury replacement has already made an impact on this game defensively. 1 ball and 1 strike.
His ball hit right field, shallow.
He's not going to get there.
Freddy unable to get there.
Well, Rojas made that great defensive play to finish off this inning, and kind of like a mirror image of what he did here to Kike Hernandez a month ago in Philadelphia, late in that game in a key spot. Similar range. This is why he made the team.
And the biggest thing is, too, Joe, not only great leaps, great athleticism, but both into the wall. I mean, he knows it's coming.
A lot of discussion in the chat about lineup construction.
See outfielders kind of pull up. We saw it with Pages the other night. Nope. He just full-fledged, great catches both times.
That's Rob Thompson. What is it? Is he fast? Is he instinctual? He said it's...
Roberts doesn't like to go left, right, left. He doesn't like to have 2 lefties in a row. Ground ball. Lux unable to get him. So Philly's got runners on the corners with 1 out here in the top of the 5th, down by 3.
I mean, Gavin Lux does pretty much all he can because you're right. Rojas gets down the line. This is a great play, though, by Gavin Lux. Freddy to pick him up there, but just watch Rojas. You talk about him working. How about work to get down the line? Little Noah Lyles working on that 100-meter dash. That's flying.
So 1st and 3rd, tying run at the plate, and it's Kyle Schwarber.
Schwarber at the plate.
The 1st, walk in the 3rd. Stone on to face him, or stays in to face him, and misses low with his first pitch. We had to wonder as you saw the left-hander Alex Vesia warm, was he going to be for Kyle Schwarber? Even with pitch count very much under control.
No, Kyle Schwarber seems to like lefties more than righties as of late.
Ufo looking for the big double play. Called strike to Schwarber, 1-1.
I asked Kyle that yesterday. I was like, okay, so what is it about this year? Because historically, he does not hit lefties well. Most left-handed hitters don't. And he said, everyone keeps asking me that, and I've got our own.
That wasn't me, Richter. That's Roberts.
What's the secret sauce? And he said it's an understanding of chase. He feels like when you are left on left, you know that they're going to pitch you away. You're going to see a lot of sliders, a lot of that movement. And he's like, I've had to tell myself to just not swing at those pitches. He's like, which is really hard to do. But this year, he's been able to do it a lot better.
There goes Rojas from first.
Rojas
from Barnes.
Fields second.
Phillies are their best threat. Dodgers up 4-1.
I come from the olden days, y'all, where your best power hitter always batted cleanup.
Third base line as the pitch fades away. Ball 3. Watching Kike Hernandez, he says, I can go as far as he is away. It's in the Stones field of vision.
Rip. Pass Freddy.
Into the corner that'll score 2. He's knocked in all 3. And he's into scoring position as the tying run. 4-3 game in the 5th.
They hit it on the ground right down the first base line.
He gets the rare cutter that just kind of gets left up in the zone. I'm surprised he got a pitch to hit. Honestly, once it got to 3-1, I thought he just.
Elisheba gives another one.
Base being open.
Schwarber's reached base 7 of his 12 times up there.
Thank you, Mashila. Newfo gets it.
Trey Turner.
So the Phillies back to
Yeah, bring up Trey.
Trey Turner to the plate. Singled in the first, bounce into a fielder's choice in the third.
David Ellis, old days or not, I'd rather see Judge in the cleanup spot. What's up, David? All right, just past 1,500 views, 84 likes.
2-0. Harper's next. One.
Come on, Stone.
Flies this ball to left center field. No big deal for Tasker Hernandez. He's got it. 2 out. So another left-handed hitter coming up here in Harper. And this is where Dave Roberts is going to go to Vesia.
Here comes Harper, so Roberts headed out to pull Stone and put in Vesia.
So second night in a row, the Dodgers starter has reached the end of the line with 2 gone in the 5th inning. Tying run at second.
Stone
Bryce Harper coming to the plate.
Not get a win.
Coming into the game.
Or a loss, I don't believe.
This is it.
Mookie will be back next week, Ruben. He'll be back next week in the Brewers series against the Brewers. On the road. The Smoking Prophet, if we lose this game, it's going to be real. I'm going to be really pissed off. David Catalano with $5. Valhalla holla. Yep. Seriously, Mookie Betts, I see him as the captain of the Dodgers. I love his color, his energy and athleticism. Gavin, please never pitch again, says the Smoking Prophet. Yeah, two away, y'all.
Big runner at second is responsibility in time for the Rolaids relief stats. Bullpen had been on an excellent run during the winning streak. Last night, though, the 5 runs and 4 1/3.
Well, Ruben says, I'm looking at the Philly photos right cycling on the overlay. There's some ugly dudes. The COO literally just said the same thing.
Come on here.
The COO literally said it just before you typed it. They all look dirty, says the COO.
Games, which is jarring for a guy who's been one of the best in the league this year.
All right, Vesia, 1.88 earned run average.
Or even lower, kind of heading into that stretch, was really a rough patch for so many of the guys in the bullpen. And when Alex Vesia started to get his lumps as well, it felt like, gosh, are there any guys that Dave Roberts can go to? Trying to right that ship all together now in the bullpen.
High ball, left field. Hey, Oscar.
Schwarber drives in 2 more. 4-3, halfway home.
The bottom of the 5th, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a prayer. Did I turn off that mic up front there? No. I have no idea, so I'm guessing. 1. Yay. Vesia, please don't throw the same high fastball 3 times in a row, says John. Oh, let me get that off there. Boom, 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 boom. Stephen Pope checks in. How does a pitcher receive the win in baseball? He has to go at least, what is it, 5 and a 5? I think he has to get to the 6th inning. And the team has to be ahead. I was watching something the other day, y'all, that says that the Dodgers have been informing the bullpen pitchers to stay away from the heat all the time. They were getting into a groove where they were throwing fastballs way too much. And so the last week or so, they've tried to come off that and mix in sliders. Here we go.
Into this lineup, and
here comes Freddy, 2 for 2 with 3 RBIs and a run scored. No, he did not go 5. He was 1 out short.
He's up there to lead off the 5th.
He was 1 out short, Steven. Freddy, first pitch, fouled off.
This time, give somebody a souvenir.
He's been sitting fastball in, and every time Phillips is giving him the fastball in.
Inside ball.
That's why I've always hated the approach of always take the first pitch and kind of be the guy that just everyone knows you're going to take the first pitch.
I hear you, Elishiva. This ball hit right to Turner. Oh, bobbled by Harper, and Freddy is safe.
I mean, seriously, especially when you're on the left side of the plate. And Freddie Freeman, we've seen kind of sneaky speed that he can show. But Trey Turner thinking, all right, I got time.
Turner just took it easy. And Harper took his eye off the ball and dropped it.
Hold on. But if Freeman hits that ball and just kind of, okay, I'm going to be out.
Philadelphia's challenging the stay call at first base.
Philadelphia is going to use their challenge again, the 3rd challenge of the night by the Phillies. They've won the first 2, obviously.
Before Freeman got there.
Yep, he's out. Harper picked it up with his bare hand before Freddie got to the bag. Score.
Rob Thompson 3, the umpires nothing. The challenges tonight.
Phillies 3-0 on challenges. We're about to be.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Philadelphia will retain their challenge.
So they do get the lead man here in the 5th. Out comes Kike Hernandez. He's reached again tonight at a base hit yesterday as well today. Really turned it on. Kike hitting, partially thanks to some advice.
Circle K bets it all on the Doyers.
Hitters in baseball.
To win, you have to complete at least 5 full innings and have the lead after 5 complete.
Great catcher, just not a good hitter.
Bobby McBride in the house. What's up, Bobby?
First, Harper to bag to get him. Kike's venting about his
damn phone calls, says Parsons.
Said, have you gotten your eyes checked?
Parsons be working, COO.
We get it every spring training. Maldonado said, no, I mean like a real full exam.
Where's Hernandez going?
And they found some astigmatism that Maldonado said help. And Kike's like, okay.
How did he get out?
Sure, he's my guy, but am I really going to listen to Martin Maldonado?
Ground ball?
And then right before they hang up, Maldonado mentions that Luis Robert went in for an eye exam, found the same problem.
You might have not covered in time on that one.
He could say, okay, now you've got my attention. So Luis Robert went in, got his eyes fixed, and that's when he took off. What do I have to lose? Sure enough, goes in for an exam. They find astigmatism.
They're looking for the early insurance.
Puts glasses on for the first time in his life. He says, oh my gosh, I can see.
Man, he just got him a fish, 2-pound channel cat. Here you go, Schmidt.
So his glasses are more than fashion. Function. Season-changing function. Luck's down on strikes.
Luck strikes out as well.
Quietly in the fifth.
What? I didn't. All right, what's going on with Bobby? Dodgers better not lose this game. It's a smoking profit. You sound like a man that's got money on this game. 2-pound channel at the lake, says Schmidt. Anthony DeSerta checking in from Gallup, New Mexico. What's up, buddy? Whatever happened to Valhalla's reading glasses? My reading glasses are right here, bro. John misses Vin Scully. We all do. Parsons gifts 5. Oh no. Ruben C gets one. Smoking Prophet gets one. Circle K gets one. Bobby McBride gets one. And Steve Pope. Parsons, that's crazy, bro. I know you're fighting to get through it all, man. Appreciate it. Parsons gifts 5. Gets us back up to over 90, I believe. Thank you so much. Was in a 3-car crash on July 18th. Broken ribs, broken jaw, broken knee, and left arm. Oh no, Bobby. It's insane, Parsons. You and Ella Shiva making it happen tonight. Boom, first pitch. Freddy giving chase. Runs into the wall. All right, so Are we in the top of the 6th, babe? Yes. Do I have the TV mic on? No.
First on Schwarber's leadoff shot and 2 more in the 5th inning. Alex Vesia came on to finish off that 5th inning.
Thank you, Rob.
Stays out there for the 6th. He has one of those very desirable traits, and that is that he is neutral splits. In fact, better against right-handers than he is lefties.
All right, so I'm going to try it again tomorrow, y'all. I got to schedule the Pittsburgh ones. So I'm going to take these ads down to the minimum. Man, fair ball, left field line. And boom, in the second. David Elias, the $2 Valhalla holla. Best LAD caller since Vin.
Phillies have done a good job.
Yeah, I appreciate it, David.
This is a pitch that he sees from Vesia that kind of rides low and in. He follows it with the path.
Major League leading, 40th double for Bone.
Appreciate it, you guys. Appreciate the support. 91 likes, 1,700 views.
0 for 2 in this game. Spurs around a bunt.
A bunt?
Firmly to third. Hernandez bobbles and throws, and he's safe.
What is the call at third here?
Calling defensive interference.
Defensive interference called. They're saying that he blocked the bag.
And I don't know how it's interference when he's got to come over to cover the bag. I mean, this is a great play all around. I mean, what are you supposed to do? Unless it was on the way when he was running.
Dave Roberts out there arguing with
That's bullshit.
And he's been thrown out of the game.
And Roberts gets tossed.
Now, the definition of obstruction is
Roberts gets tossed.
either not in possession of the ball or not in the act of fielding a throw.
Third base umpire said Rojas impeded the runner's ability to get to third.
Miguel Rojas is doing the opposite of that. He is running to cover the bag, to field the throw, and make a fantastic play.
Now, this is one of the emphasis this year.
He definitely tagged him before he got to the bag.
And that's what Hunter's probably saying. This isn't a play that you can argue.
I get why Dave's fired up, though. I mean, what else is Miguel Rojas supposed to do? He's got to run to the bag, and when you run to the bag, you will be in the base paths.
I'm not getting any levels on the mic, y'all, so I hope you guys are still hearing it. I mean, the runner slid into him.
He's in the act of fielding the throw. By definition, and this is a rule that's been in the book since the 1850s that they're just accentuating this year. He's not camped out there.
No.
He's there fielding the throw.
Joe, I get it if he gets there with plenty of time and he puts his leg down. And now he's trying
Roberts
to
headed to the locker room, but the Phillies got runners on the corners with no outs.
What happens? He's running, catching, tagging all in one. Which, when you're doing that, with the runner coming in, there's nothing else that you can do. Now, if he gets there early and then puts his leg down,
massive call in this game. Tying run is now 90 feet away.
All right, so Vesia's day is done.
Danny Lehman takes over the managerial duties.
Danny will be the manager for the rest of this game. And I think it's Joe Kelly coming in from the dugout. I mean, from the bullpen.
And makes the catch! An incredible Superman play!
Comes the scary one. This is David. That was a wild play, y'all. I mean, I don't know what Rojas expected to do there. He's not even at the plate, at the base yet. So how can you block it if you're not even there yet? That's a terrible call, says Grabster. Your image is frozen on the screen, says Elishiba. It was actually a tough play, says Ocean View Coffee Shop. Plays like this will hasten the era of robot umpires, says Ruben. The umps are effing inconsistent. Sarah dropping F-bombs. All right, here we go, back to it.
Comes on to pitch. Faced one batter yesterday, faced Trey Turner, retired him. Been a lot of traffic against Kelly, so this what he inherits right here is nothing new. For the most part, he's been able to navigate his way out of it. His first one to Yamamoto has bounced in play left side, and right away this game is tied. Freeman
Freddy gets the runner going to first, but we're tied at 4.
The call immediately looms extra large.
This is what you don't want to happen when you get a call like that, for it to factor into tying this ball game. Kike Hernandez makes a beautiful play. Freddy coming off the bag.
Right fielder, Nick
Would have been the
Castellanos.
second out instead of run scores.
The one away, runner on second.
So back at square one, tied at 4. Castellanos takes ball 1 from Kelly. Go ahead, running scoring position for a rapidly heating up Nick Castellanos. 2 hits in all 3 games in this series after a rough last couple weeks. Kelly's 1-0.
The 1-0 from Kelly.
Takes low, ball 2.
Down low. Totally corrupt up, says Yoshinobu.
Just even the fact that Brandon Marsh squared around a sacrifice punt on that play, first of the season for him.
Down low.
This is for the Phillies. 1-run ball game.
I just think the ump made a call, y'all. He just made a call, and
Yeah, it's not like that's
I mean, we're not going to like them all. That's for damn sure.
3 on Castellanos. Stotwait's on deck. Here comes Kelly. Walks him on 4 pitches.
Walked him. So that opens back up the double play for now with 1 out.
Second baseman Bryson Stott.
Did Ohtani get hurt? No.
Stott, 0 for 2. Top 2 teams.
I took 2 for the team, Valhalla. 2 commercials, listen in full. I know you're allowed to tell us to listen to the ads, but I can't do it because I've just listened.
Phillies trying to win their first series in a
Smitty, you're killing me, bro.
Back in Philadelphia. Below 500 since mid-June. Went on.
He's up for dickhead, says Parsons.
Over there, below 500, starting with that trip. Ball 1 strike.
Every sport, no
Dodgers below
exceptions.
500 since late June. Starting to get healthy. They're starting to feel the heat in the standings. The Padres and the Diamondbacks, as hot as anybody.
This ball hit right field.
Routine for Jason
Hayward makes the catch.
Marsh hangs on.
Marsh holds up.
Yeah, don't even think about running on that arm.
2-way.
Any arm out in right field lately.
Center fielder Johan Rojas.
So it's up to Rojas here with 2 on and 2 out.
And I was going to bring up Rojas. It feels like he's been involved in a lot today. 1 for 1 with a single, a run scored, a stolen base, a huge catch in the outfield. He's up there with 2 outs, 2 on.
Caught up at the break last year for his defense, which we've talked about, and then surprised everybody hitting above 300, but with an unsustainably set of good fortune when you're looking at the numbers, and so they figured it probably is not going to hold. 241 in his second year.
Called strike.
Still go elite defense.
Made an impact in this game with the glove, taking away a double from Teoscar.
Our Rojas is better than theirs, says Elishiva.
Any other center fielder, maybe besides Kiermaier, could have gotten to.
That one misses outside. 2-1 to Rojas.
With as many good hitters as they have, they can live with a guy who's elite in center field and just whatever at the plate.
Certain positions that reigns king, and that's what you want. Is that glove
was
out
with a
there,
Z.
love organizations that value that.
I didn't know the word spaz was politically incorrect.
Kelly's got to go at Rojas. Nobody warming in the bullpen. This is Kelly's inning.
3-1.
3-1. Strike 2.
There we go. 3-2. I'm going to skip these ads. Full count. I do on mine.
The payoff.
Misses outside. He walks him.
Kyle Schwarber.
And that's going to bring up Schwarber with the bases loaded.
Mark Pryor's out for a visit. A one-man wrecking crew tonight. Kyle Schwarber coming to the plate. Started the game with a home run. Sprinkled in a walk. And then a two-run double last inning. He's reached in 7 of his 12 plate appearances in this series.
See the opposite field home run on the fastball. Cutter that he drove down the line.
Yeah, we're not supposed to play that one, Parsons.
Third season with Philadelphia.
Catalano can hear me.
More home runs in the National League since he put on the Phillies uniform. .46, 47, and now 25. His home run totals his 3 years, another 11 in his 2 postseasons.
I got a buddy who likes his nickname of Spaz. His Summer O.
Castellanos at second. Rojas at first. Phillies trying to make that obstruction call huge.
All right, out at any base.
It's already helped them tie the game. Now they look for the lead. Kelly throws. Strike one.
Swing and a miss.
Falls out of a changeup.
Gosh, that's a beautiful pitch. I mean, the aggression that Kyle Schwarber, sitting fastball. He's looking for the two-seam. And that's the beauty of the changeup. It mirrors that pitch, except he pulled a string for a miss.
Oh my goodness.
Inside, all the way to the backstop.
Phillies take the lead. Brandon Martian to score. 5-4 Philadelphia.
Kelly just yanks this slider, almost hits Kyle Schwarber. Surprised he got out of the way.
Damn it.
First base now open. Fastball by Schwarber, 1-2.
Swing and a miss.
That was the pitch he wanted, Joe. That was from pitch one what he was looking for. He knew it's high velocity. Bring high velocity swing. Still gets by him.
Dodgers scored 4 straight early in the game. Phillies have scored 4 straight here to retake the lead, 5-4.
1-2 to Schwarber now.
Rojas at second. 1-2 pitch. Schwarber drills a ball. Right center field. It is gone. Second home run of the game. He's driven in 6.
Speechless, y'all.
Kyle Schwarber ends up getting the changeup. The same pitch that we saw that was so nasty. First pitch of the count ends up hanging high. Right in that zone for Kyle Schwarber where you just can't miss right now. He is swinging such a hot bat. 3 home runs in 2 days.
Turner.
It's a 5 spot for the Phillies in an inning where it did not have to be. The obstruction call. And then a walk to the 9-hitter, getting Kyle Schwarber to the plate where he pummels a 3-run home run. Turner flies into
Turner
right.
flies, fly ball. Right field. Shohei.
For the Phillies in the 6th. They scored 7 runs the last 2 innings in a
Parsons. I picked a bad night to skip my alcohol binge, says Summer O. They gave up tonight by leaving that pitcher in, says Richard. I've always hated Joe Kelly as a pitcher for the Dodgers, says Dan Inspiration. That's not very inspirational. Play-by-play with JJ Raid. Thank you for the raid. Roberts gets yanked and he still gets the blame, says Richter. I picked the wrong day to stop sniffing glue, says Parsons. Bammon says JJ Raid. KGB officer. Seriously Larry. CB in the house. Scott in the house. Tyler Williams in the house. AJP in the house. Hey, appreciate it, JJ. Go Phillies, says AJP. We in here, says Tyler Williams. Let's go Phil, says Richard Phillips. Shout out to all the Raiders. Shout out to all the Raiders from Play by Play with JJ. Appreciate it, man. Here we go, back to it, y'all.
Arizona, Huntington Beach, California originally.
Miguel Rojas at the plate.
High school in Florida. 5th round draft pick of the Phillies a couple years ago. Made it to the big leagues last year and was dominant for them out of the pen down the stretch.
Let's go Mets, says David.
Got off to a good start this year. Struggled a little bit. He was tipping his pitches. I think they have that figured out, though. 41 2/3 innings this season. And in a homer-happy league, he's not giving one up.
Appreciate it, AJP. Outside ball to Rojas. 2 balls, 2 strikes. All right, 107 likes. We're approaching 2,000 views. Ball rip, third base side. Boom. They get him at first. Did the volume just go away?
So that's 10 straight Dodgers retired.
Gotta bring up Jay Hay. Photo winner back in the house.
The final 9.
Hey, whoever that was that subbed, I appreciate it. I just missed your name.
Yeah, off to the Phillies bullpen. Hayward was 0 for 2.
Seriously, Larry wants robo-umps now. Outside, called strike to Jay Hay. No ball, 2 strikes. Last time I was in a rated room, I got 2 months hard times this summer. I don't believe you.
He'll throw that sweeper both sides of the plate. Saw it away to Hayward and tried to kind of bury it more in on the hands, but missed. That last foul ball.
Outside ball.
So far off the plate that you got to be coming in. You got to make sure you get in on Hayward.
If you want to get out of a slump, play the Dodgers. They'll get you back on track, says Rob Dog.
Oh, man.
All right, so the Dodger Nation
Kirkman gets squeezed there, 2-2.
is in their feelings. We are in our feelings, y'all. That call at third, while big, had nothing to do with Schwarber nailing a home run off Kelly after he walked the number 9 batter. Hayward pops it up, center field. Scott, welcome to the Berserkers. General Thor will be proud. 2 away.
The Sandy Koufax bobblehead giveaway night. Popular one. This is similar to Ohtani lines out the door.
There it is. There's a look at the Koufax bobblehead that I heard a rumor. That I might be getting that one from one David Yee, who is in left field.
People were here early.
Or in right field.
It takes a strike. Willie Stargell once said trying to hit
right
Sandy
field.
Koufax is like trying to drink coffee with a fork.
Ground ball.
Not going to work.
No.
Fielded by Turner.
Dodgers down in order in the 6th.
3 away. What you laughing at, Mama? What I didn't see him was pushing buttons. Pushing buttons. And so we go to the 7th, 8-4 Philly. He did, Parsons. He did. He checked in earlier in the stream. He told his wife he was going to Circle K, Rob, and went to Dodger Stadium instead. So this might be the last one. This might be the last one time he's at Dodger Stadium. At this rate, we're not going to win the West, says Rob Dog. We're still going to win it. We're still winning the West. And we're still going to win it by 10 or more games. You want a blizzard? That's that new, they mix the cookie dough and M&M. If they'll mix them? I don't know. Probably not. Is everyone aware that by the end of this weekend, we could be the 3rd best team in the West, says Johnny Owen? We could. You are right. I still got confidence in this squad, y'all. I do not like to panic.
In the door. Kyle Schwarber kicked that door down with a 3-run home run. Was driven in 6 of the Phillies' 8 runs in this game. 2 homers and a
Sure, they have a Circle K in Dodger Stadium, says Bodo.
Walk in there for good measure. Here's Michael Kopech. What a pickup he's proven to be.
Parsons
so
doesn't care if we win the West, only the World Series.
It's coming over to the Dodgers.
Fouled off.
He's 10 hitters.
All right, Kopech out there. It seems like a waste to have him pitch
Starts
today.
Bryce Harper with 100.
Coming right at him, too. And
out there throwing that heat.
So when we talked about this last night, how excited about
No, we're not ordering ice cream. COO just saw a Dairy Queen commercial.
The biggest reason is, you know, coming from the White Sox, knowing what this organization can do to an arm that already is so good. But when you look at his numbers, it's kind of head-scratching. Like, how is a guy that throws this well, this effective with fastball,
Yankees need bullpen help.
Can get hitters like Bryce Harper.
What did you guys do today, David? Did the Yankees win both their games today?
5 ERA.
I know they played a doubleheader.
Just knowing once he gets into the hands of the Dodgers, it's only going to get better.
Kicks and deals a 1-2 pitch. Harper lays off. County
2 up high to Harper. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Plus, he was pitching for a team that is historically the worst team that we've seen in 50 years? Ever?
Ever-ish?
Ever-ish?
Yeah.
Man, we had a lot of people check out after that whole run.
Lost again today.
111 likes, 2,000 views.
This weekend's at 1.
I heard a rumor that David Yee is now being charged rent for this little blue tarp at Dodger Stadium since Parsons popped out. He didn't say which Circle K nor when he'd be back. Theo, yikes. Sometimes having to work is better than the game.
The foul ball.
Hey, we led for most of it, Theo. It just went bad a little while ago.
That fastball, too. You can kind of see the adjustments he's trying to make. He knows. I mean, he just can meet that fastball with the torque and power he has.
Dave Roberts in his little office down there by the locker room, busting up shit probably.
And another foul.
I just love, this is what I like about Michael Kopech, though. He's like, I don't care who you are. And I've
You
given
never know what you're going to get, like a
I'm
box
coming
of chocolates,
right
says
at you.
Catalano.
Again, 100 miles an hour, middle third. Try it.
Hector predicting a comeback win.
See if he does. Again, his ninth pitch. A fastball again. Took the sting out of it. And right field, Jason Hayward.
This ball hit.
First out.
Hayward. The way the points are doled out, betting shouldn't be 1 to 1,000, not 100,000.
Third baseman number 28, Alec Bohm.
It's just rubbing that crap in our face, as Bodo.
Streak 25 games, longest active streak in
Hey, man, I don't set the rules on this thing, man. That's what comes up when you turn on betting. It's all not that serious.
50th double of the year. Strike one from Kopech.
I'll strike. Val, I'm laughing so hard at what you just said about Doc in his office.
Baltimore chop towards the
Ground ball. Rojas. Freddy.
Left fielder number 16.
It'd be interesting to see how Kopech continues to get used. It feels like
Roberts
right now,
hit the
just
road
kind
home.
of,
Tomorrow's a travel day, says
no
Richter.
means easing him into anything, but he hasn't really had a super high leverage. Definitely hasn't been given the ball.
Phillies
in the 8th or 9th inning.
169.
It kind of feels like his role. He continues this on.
David says Kopech's going to keep the Dodgers in the game. LA can do this. We got to get hits. We still have the 8th coming, though. There's always the 8th inning, chat. There's always the 8th inning.
There's 1-1 to Marsh.
1-1 down low.
Maybe just because he looks like a closer.
He sure does, doesn't he?
Maybe Roberts has gone to get Yumbo Yaks.
The demeanor.
Dodgers have a lot of good stuff down in the bullpen, but they don't.
This is going to be one of those rare games where those aren't doled out, I don't think.
Nope. That's okay too. I like what we've got.
Tony and Mama.
Kopech brings something
Up in here, up in here. Well, shit, she says. Well, pudding.
Yes, sir. Going to have that with Bruce Stargrader also. Just heartbreaking him leaving yesterday's game with a hamstring injury. 3-2 from Kopech. Fouled off.
3-2 fouled off.
I was happy to hear it wasn't a season ending because that's what it felt like. The way that Bruce Star broke down, kneeling over. And I thought it was going to be something much more horrific.
David says you can't have that dream situation with the Dodgers versus the Yankees in the series unless they both get there first. So, yeah, go Ohtani and Judge.
Strikes him out.
Struck him out.
Kopech keeps on doing what he's done since coming over at the deadline.
Reputations are earned. They're built with hard work.
Wait, it's time that we stretch, everybody. It is time that we stretch. Rob is currently anti-stretching. Questions, Carson. What a question. Read that fool's question, COO. What an idiot. And we stretch. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Play ball.
Bottom of the 7th inning here in the final game between the Dodgers and the Phillies. Jose Alvarado's on the pitch. One of the best in baseball last year. A 1.74 ERA, but it's up above 4 this season. Pinch hitter, Andy Pages. Pinch hitting for Kevin Kiermaier. We can set the table for the top of the order. Dodgers start to chip away. Pages has gotten a hit in 3 consecutive games. Yesterday, his first multi-hit game in nearly a month.
Yeah, well, there was an interesting call at third base there that you missed, Kerm.
On this 1-1 pitch,
Tony Obama got 8,333 steps today.
That takes his time.
It's frustrating because this is what he's done a great job of the last 2 games, Joe, is being able to take pitches like this, not chase off the plate.
Here comes Pages. Pages up there, 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopper that backs up ball.
Chopper third base, long throw. Safe. Harper gets pulled off the bag.
First base runner for the Dodgers since Luck started the third.
After the way Val said stretch, I may never stretch again until I see Mary Hart in the stands, says Bodo.
The bag for this one, unable to get back to hold on. And Alvarado knows, no, that's not the guy that we need to lead off this inning, knowing
Comes
everyone
Ohtani.
coming up to bat after him.
3-1. Ohtani after the home run on Monday night, 0 for 7 the last 2 games.
Come on, let's get 2 here. Let's get 2.
Swing
and a miss.
First pitch. That is really base hit, by the way, for Andy Pages. And that little hitting streak he's got.
No, she's been there
off the bench.
like the last 5. This is the first one she's missed in a bit, Rob.
Alvarado's 0-1. Ohtani.
Ground ball. Fucking double play. No, safe at first.
Left-handers. Even with Alvarado strong,
What are we in? Bottom of the 7th.
Nothing against it.
You're all off.
Now 2 out of 27 on the year.
Yeah, that's been the one bright spot for Jose Alvarado. And it's been crazy too, Joe, because you think about how dominant Alvarado's been as you see the ground out. Unable to get to the speed of Shohei.
Teoscar Hernandez homered in the first 2 games of this series. Just missed homering in his first at bat tonight.
Oh, and Cork's that sultry, sexy voice, and it gets really hot here, says Theo.
Definitely have 2 doubles on the night. Smashed the ball.
Mary Hart
right
might be
the
listening to Val, says Parsons.
Flying Rojas came in and grabbed.
Okay, come on, Dodgers, says Tony Ababa. Oh, there's some Dodger fans that feel the same way, Red Dior not.
The 1-1 pitch.
Low and inside.
Oscar, one of the best in the National League in several categories this year. That includes what he does from this point of the game forward. Later the game, the better he's been. On a 2-1, Hernandez.
2-1 up high, misses.
Freddie Freeman due next. Got another guy who has excelled late.
Hey, this is where we gotta do. We gotta at least get 2 here, y'all.
Strike 2.
Strike 2 to Teo.
Tough pitch. That gets called a strike. I mean, Alvarado might as well live there. It's for a right-handed batter, an unhittable pitch.
Ohtani off first.
Okay, out.
3-2 comes home. Hernandez bounces
Ground ball.
to short. Turner to the back for 1.
Double play. Fuck.
After 7 innings in Los Angeles, 8-4, Phil's in front.
She's the district attorney
Who protected children from sexual predators.
We go to the 8th. 8-4. Phillies. Firing squad for Dave Roberts is Johnny Owen. Uncle was telling me something today. If the Dodgers won it, it would be the first time something was Philly. I missed what he said, but it could be the first thing somebody helped me, says Tony Amama. Richter says Roberts is the best manager since Tommy was sorta and still the hate. You think Freeman will strike out soon, says John. Nufo says we're still only a grand slam from tying this.
Of a large drink, I would only get LA area restaurants.
All right, here we go.
After pinch hitting, stays in the game and plays center field.
Here's the center.
And first
Michael
game
Grove
since
on the
mid-Junior
bump.
for Michael Grove, who's been rehabbing down in AAA.
Kenneth McCullough, don't know why we get surprised. Roberts has made a career of leaving pitchers in too long.
JT Realmuto leads off the inning. And there is ball 1 from Grove. Had some good stretches earlier this season, and Dodgers are really encouraged by what they were seeing in his outings in AAA. Got another piece
113 likes, 2,200 views, y'all.
Dialing into that slider.
Betting is closed.
Something for him kind
That's
of
the
figuring
most
out that transition, you know, being
points
starting
in
pitcher,
the
but then
loyalty
being the
pot
grab
since
the
we
bullpen,
changed,
getting
since the
more
reset.
lane.
4,231. 6 bets on the Dodgers, 3 on the Phillies.
On his best pitch, become more of a 1 to 2 pitch pitcher is when those numbers started to really get better before he went on the IL.
Popped up.
On a 97-mile-per-hour heater.
Lux.
At second base, Gavin Lux for the first out of the 8th. Now, since early April,
Dodgers are holding back to punish me for being late. Thanks a lot, Dodgers, says Theo. We got the day off tomorrow, Theo.
We've seen him in both roles, right? We've seen
The only
him as
grand
starter.
slam you're
We've
going to
seen
get is a
stuff
Denny,
really
says
play
Danny
out of
Fan.
the bullpen, which is the role that he'll have on this team. One away in the 8th for Castellanos.
Castellanos swinging a miss.
Matchup here for the Dodgers with Grove slider.
Roberts has done less with more than any manager in history, putting him and Lasorda in the same conversation. Well, at least we're not going to get swept, says Omar.
Ooh, left it over the plate there.
This ball hit right
Floated
field.
down the line.
Hayward.
Won't get there.
We're only 7 walks away from tying the game, says Bodo. Danny got to be excited, y'all. His Padres moving up. LeBron James is making all the calls. Don't blame Roberts, says Louis Doyer.
0-2 pitch.
LeBron gets hating Dodger streams, man. What the fuck?
He's reached all 3 times.
Danny is in Hawaii right now, chilling on vacation.
His last time. On a 1-2 pitch from Grove.
Ooh, hit him.
I got the bat.
Oh, and he's giving him shit. Castellanos giving him the shit.
I guess they didn't get the bat. They got him.
Oof. Looks like it hit him in the shoulder. Castellanos still yapping at him.
An edge. There's a bit of a chip on his shoulder. Whether you've got an edge or not, you take 97 up around there. You don't blame anybody for being upset. So he's on and Stott is up.
All right, Stott at the plate now with a runner on first and 1 out. Hit hard too. Safe at first. They tried to double him up at first base. 2 away.
Looks perfectly positioned. I mean, you're hitting the ball 110 miles an hour.
Right to Lux.
Almost gets Castellanos.
Two gone here in the 8th inning, and up comes Johan Rojas. Successful day off of the bench.
All right, Rojas up.
Singled
1 for 1, a single, a walk, 2 runs scored. Inside ball. We need a good old-fashioned brawl, says John. There ain't never no real brawls in baseball, y'all. I'll tell you what, them expensive seats behind home are empty. The whole first row is empty. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Yeah, not even the creepers are in the hard seats. Popped up.
Pop up on the diamond.
Lux underneath it.
And Michael Grove,
3 away.
return here in the 8th.
All right, here we go. Bottom of the 8th. This is our inning, y'all. This is the inning we do it. Another earthquake tonight? Anyone think Ohtani could fight? I don't think Ohtani would fight. Of course, nobody really does. It already is a brawl. The Phillies are kicking her ass, is ready or not. Dave Roberts has a .625 win percentage. Tommy has a .520. Other teams would love to have Roberts as their manager. If the Dodgers fired Roberts, he would be unemployed for 10 seconds, says Richter. 60 aftershock since the earthquake yesterday, says Sheila. Sith Lords, do not get me started, says Obes. Did we throw money at it or what, says Tony Amala. That's up to you, girl. Ohtani's fighting the urge to bet, says Danny Fan. Danny!
What? What the fuck?
Dodgers Lakers 19. As soon as I see Joe Kelly come to the game, I stop watching. His nickname should be Hart to tag Joe. All right, here we go.
Producer Mike Levy says we should have a t-shirt made that says, "What is Oral doing?"
Leah Mama threw some money at it. $20 Valhalla holla victory sticker. Tony and Mama, you are crazy.
Freddie Freeman knocked in 3 of the Dodgers' 4 runs.
Thank you so much. You are insane. Freddie Freeman at the plate. Outside ball. Ohtani could fight, but no one from Philly. I've seen I don't know what you're reading about there. But 1-1. Ground ball. Turner. Nice play by Trey. 1 away.
Trey Turner, who is graded out as the worst defensive shortstop in baseball.
How the hell does Trey Turner grade out as the worst defensive shortstop in baseball?
It's tremendous. Absolutely.
He did have issues with the Dodgers, didn't he?
When you know that you can make plays like this, the slide,
Thank you so much again, Tonya.
Honestly, how easy he makes
This is the time, Dodgers. Just do something other than lay down here.
His quickness.
Here we go. This is
David.
David.
A lot of balls. Just a matter of finishing those plays. Kike Hernandez with 1 away takes strike 1.
And it's called strike. Start him off.
Hit right out of routine. You know, he's
There's
so
Tony
good
Amama's $20
right,
Valhalla holla.
showing the harder plays.
Ground ball foul. You gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. Yes, please do something, says Tony Amama. 0-2. Foul back.
Says it 0-2 on Hernandez.
They laid down in the third inning, says Rob Dog.
Continues to play pretty much every day at third base. Max Muncy, speaking of third base, going to begin a rehab in Oklahoma City this weekend.
Outside ball.
About him and possibly Tommy Edman joining him there, which
defensive analytics are bogus, says Steven
like
Richter.
open that door and all the guys are coming. Mookie's gonna join here soon.
Like one of those clown cars. Open up and they just keep
Hippo. Oh, up there. I don't know, Bodo.
So Hernandez continues to battle. He's done that tonight. Some long at-bats.
Once we get Betts and Muncy back, the Dodgers will go on an offensive tear, says Los Doyers.
Now working against an all-star here, Matt Strahm.
2-2 to KK Hernandez, who is today's home run bobblehead.
The throws another 2-2 pitch, and Hernandez has worked it full.
I think he is leaving tomorrow morning, y'all. I think KK is leaving tomorrow and headed to the COO's work.
We are in the 8th, and this is where we've seen the Dodgers offense. I mean, just rolling, right? You know, 4 runs through 2 innings. You're thinking, okay, here we go. And then it can just shut down so quickly.
On the 8th pitch, Hernandez fouls it off.
8th pitch fouled off. Johnny Bruce Bochy has a career .498 winning percentage, but has won 4 World Series. So would you take Dave Roberts over Bochy, says Johnny Owen.
And he's left to wonder, so have I been playing my entire big league career without great vision? Because he said he's never seen this way.
Hernandez fly ball, shallow center. Rojas, another nice play in center field.
Calmly came romping in there and left his feet, was able to make the play.
That Stott's going back on this, and you thought, okay.
All right, if we're going to do it in the 8th, it's going to have to be with 2 outs.
Didn't even need to dive. You'll see him catch it here, but kind of finish off. Some style points. It's kind of Rojas' style. I mean, if he's not diving, getting in the dirt. And
bring back Sparky, says Nufo. Lux.
You're not diving, you're not trying.
I think with Rojas, he's so quick out there that a lot of times he doesn't have to.
Oh, they hit him. The payback pitch. What the fuck is that, says Lux.
After Castellanos was hit by Grove. What the fuck? Sean with a fastball up and in on Lux.
Especially with 2 outs.
Now batting for the Dodgers. Shortstop, number 11, Miguel Rojas.
And that'll bring up Rojas.
End of the regular season series tonight, but they meet again.
We might see these guys again, y'all. Comes Rojas. What you looking at me for, baby?
Rojas, who's knocked in a run and has returned to the lineup tonight.
Oop, running out first now. Down low, ball gets away. Lux in the scoring position.
See if they can make that hit by pitch pay here in the 8th. Chip away a little bit.
No, I got a polo on today, buddy.
Also still top of the 9th. Phillies have to come to bat.
Popped up.
Who wants it? It's going to be Harper.
Harper.
With catching fly balls. He puts this one away. And that does it for the Dodgers in the 8th.
Here we go to the 9th. No, I had on the button up yesterday, the full button up short sleeve. Today I got on a polo. Was Mr. Chihuahua talking smack to the other dugout? Who's that? Fucking Theo, you need help, bro. Val is not wearing the sexy shirt. This one is just a stand-in. Confession, I too am wearing the same shirt I wore yesterday. I am not. I wasn't wearing this shirt yesterday, you fools. Who helps you with the buttons, says Bodo. This finger right here helps me with the buttons, Bodo. This finger right here is my buttoning finger. No, I didn't see Kelly yapping at him. Confession, I'm wearing the same underwear, says Johnny. Tony, you will need to buy 500 memberships, says Parsons. What is that about? That's his Salvation Army shirt. That was yesterday's. It was a blue shirt yesterday, says Daddy. That's right, I had on the Dodger polo yesterday. I had on the Dodger polo yesterday. No, that was the day before. Mick in the house. Dodgers sleepwalking into the playoffs, says Mick. What's going on, Mick? Here we go.
About his moxie and his leadership. So a lot of the qualities that he learned growing up.
Shirt changed colors, says Los
His
Doyers.
dad was a police officer for 30 years and eventually police chief of the town that he grew up in Ohio. And so...
Oh, to get a wrench? This ball hit. Gone. Schwarber's got his third home run of the night. This one off Grove.
3 home runs for the night, 27 for the year. Kyle Schwarber is a bad man.
I almost had one time, Parsons. I almost thought I had one. Clothing sponsor.
It's everything. That's the biggest thing. He sent 3 different pitches out. I mean, the changeup, the sinker, this one's the cutter. And then they're all over the field.
I wear a jock strap, says Conrad.
4th in the last 24 hours.
And another one, says Spencer.
27.
Hey, look at my shoes, y'all. I had these. Oh, man, cramp.
Second career 3 home run game. Did it against the Mets a few years ago when he was with Washington.
I've had these shoes for a long time, y'all, but I just started wearing them about a week ago. They're fake Crocs.
So the Phillies offense has come to life in a big way. The 14 hits yesterday. They didn't have the power until late in the game, but scored 6 runs, a lot of singles. And now, just bludgeoning.
Someone assassinate that Schwarber, says Parsons.
From Kyle Schwarber.
I wear no jocks at all, says Parsons. No dogs on this team, says Mick. Yeah, I've always said we're missing that guy, Mick. We're missing that junkyard dog.
2-1 on Trey Turner.
Are you wearing hush puppies? You're late to the trend, says Kerm. Crocs are lazy man shoes. I mowed the yard in these the other day. This ball hit, center field, drops in, base hit. Don't you guys tell me I had the wrong graphic up there.
Both of Turner's hits this game off the end of the bat, just finding a hole. A bat that's actually been quiet.
No, they're not. They're fake ones. Elishiva, they're cheapies.
Is usually the loudest.
Crocs are fake Crocs.
That is Harper, 0 for 4 today.
You got any of these, Bodo, for when you're at the truck stops?
Fouls off first pitch. Talking about Kyle Schwarber being a bad man.
Val has joined the slide and go generation. I can't wear them, though, y'all, without putting some socks on. I cannot do it.
Babe Ruth and John Wayne.
I wear Crocs with my scrubs, says Tony Obama. Are you a nurse, Tony Obama? I didn't know that.
I have not heard that.
Yeah.
That is the
Or a
perfect
doctor?
blend.
Stan Zielinski, legendary scout. He wrote, "Squint your eyes and imagine grainy film of the Babe." It's that same short left-handed swing.
AMPM has the best Crocs, says
John Wayne's
Conrad.
toughness, and you've got the guy we've got to draft.
Ground ball. Foul.
That's a heck of a sell.
Yeah, it worked. Cubs drafted him. 4th overall, 2014 out of Indiana. And he was in the big leagues, Babe Ruth, John Wayne, blend in the big leagues a year later.
When have you ever heard of John Wayne?
Down low.
Right.
That's a first. And that is
Summer
so
Robe,
Kyle
I would
Schwarber.
rather wear the Dutch
Loves pressure,
wooden
big
shoes
moments.
than wear Crocs.
Played on the
What the hell are they
College World
called?
Series stage in Omaha.
What are the wooden shoes
There's an
called,
Indiana team
COO?
there, and
No, Cogs.
Kept it going from day one in a Cubs uniform once he made the bigs.
My feet should never see the light of day, says Bodo. Okay, I gotta get serious, y'all, or people be bitching. Valhalla doesn't get serious when the Dodgers are losing. He isn't miserable and panicking.
Good John Wayne impersonation, too.
I gotta get serious. Get forlorn. Get angry.
Five for his
Grounded
last
foul.
5. 4 home runs. 5
Fogs,
extra
there you
base
go.
hits in the 5-5, and he's knocked in 8.
Fogs,
So
like,
valuable
that's
for
what I
so many
said.
reasons. Personality, the power, the on base.
No, EKG, telemetry, CNA.
CNA.
Dang, Tony Yamamoto, CNA.
25 years.
Look at you.
Harper's down on strikes. His
Harper
top
strikes
from a
out.
leadership standpoint was Darren Dalton. Dombrowski was with him, the World Championship Marlins team in the late 90s.
Imagine being serious as Curb. Socks and slide and go. All you need is to roll in your PJs and you enjoy the laziest generation ever.
Home, kind of a different story.
Val was quite a bit taller back in his platform shoe days. Open shirt, gold chain.
John Wayne or Babe Ruth or anything like that, but then he tore it up at Wichita State. He'd gone from undrafted and hardly recruited to the 3rd pick of the draft. From a small high school in Omaha, Nebraska, so he didn't get a lot of attention. And he hit a big growth spurt, so you see he's tall and he's strong, but he was just tall and kind of awkward coming out of high school. So he goes to Wichita State. It's the only Division I program that even offered him. Grew into his body, pretty much lived in the batting cage.
Hello.
And 5 years after he was hardly recruited to play in college,
One
he
for
was in the
4 with a
major
double
leagues.
and a run scored. Ground ball. Rojas, 2, 1. Dodger double play.
Onto the bottom of the ninth we go.
All right, here we go. If we're going to do it, we got to do it now.
What? You're joking. This is a joke.
You want jokes?
That on the socks should be illegal, says Summer Ove. Did you wear gold chains back in the day, Val? I've never owned a chain that I wore regularly. I had, other than my dog tags in the Army, I've never worn a chain. Now, I never took my dog tags off when I was in the Army, so I'd go out to the club with them under my dress shirts, but yeah, I've never had a gold chain. I think at one point I did have one of those shell necklaces. This was probably when I was like 13 with the shark tooth on it. But never been a gold chain guy. Bring back cocaine and baseball, says Conrad. No, my thong days are over. The only thong I ever wore was for that one wedding. And that would probably be called a G-string. Here in Thailand, those shoes are universal everywhere. Paula still has the shark tooth chain for a special occasion. And they're showing Roberts getting booted from this game.
And to get his explanation, it's Rule 601H. It's been in the rule book since 1856. Obstruction is the act of a fielder not in
Val wears
possession of the
legs
ball
with his
or
Crocs.
fielding the ball /throw. that impedes the
Yep,
progress.
the
of
ones
the
with the
runner.
OP shorts, Tony
He was in
Mama.
the
But
act of
I wore
fielding
that
the
when I
throw.
was 13. I didn't wear those in
So
high
it'll be
school.
interesting to hear
That
how
shark tooth
the umpire
necklace.
defends that call. Junior Marte is on to pitch tonight. Jason Hayward. greets
Hayward
him.
starts us off, base hit.
Off base hit.
Puka shell necklace. Yeah, one of those with a shark
Still
tooth.
mad about that call. And I know, obviously, Kyle Schwarber came in here and just went off as well, but you just never know. One play that felt like the entire game.
One
That
more
was the
hit and I'll
beginning
believe.
for the Phillies to go from being down 1 to going ahead.
Do Crocs make your feet sweat?
Well,
I wear
Schwarber
socks with them.
there. Schwarber doesn't get to the plate.
So I don't know.
If that's an out.
I'm not a big
Third
feet
out happens
sweater.
Before Schwarber comes up in the game. Austin Barnes at the plate.
A couple Instagram models have moved into the first row on the left side.
Singled and scored back in the second.
Or at least they think they are. Inside ball to Barnes.
Scored since then. They had 2 in the first, 2 in the second. Led this game 4-1.
No way,
Danger
Conrad. Not
falling
me, bro.
into a tighter race in the division.
Conrad, you're going to have to tell Yoshinobu what a Prince Albert is.
3-0 today.
They're going to kiss. Them girls are going to kiss.
So both taking a look at this score as they fall asleep and looking at the standings now being 3 games separating them.
3-0 to Barnes. Ooh, taking all the way.
Off day tomorrow. Pirates come in on Friday. Starting a string of 3 consecutive series against the Central. Pirates, then Brewers, then Cardinals.
Feet sweating technology has improved over the years.
3-2
Says Hope. Rob wants to know if your feet stink, says Snoop. I don't think I have stinky feet, do I, CMO?
Fouls it off.
Foul straight back. Catalano says, now I know how it feels to be a Colorado Rocky fan.
I love that look of Kershaw and Glass now.
Dodgers look angry in the dugout there. Swing and a miss by Barnes.
Yeah, I'd want to just kind of sneak in, like just kind of.
Prince Albert is a can of tobacco, says Ella Shiva.
I mean, they could be talking about surfing, but those are 2 great minds.
Inside, they walked him, free base.
Not so fast. And Rob Thompson saying, not so fast.
We need 5, though. That's going to bring up Pawheads.
Rob Thompson's goal was to not see the top of this order, and it's going to happen. Andy Paw has the 9-hitter, but Shohei
New folk
Ohtani
calling
right
Rob
on
a
deck.
foot sniffer.
Game
I don't
can
know if
change
that's what he's
quickly
doing.
as you get to the top of this order.
Pajes hit an infield hit off of the bench.
Call strike.
He takes a strike from Marte.
I'd be mad too, says
First
Leticia
time since the
Arjona.
second inning, the Dodgers have had multiple base runners on.
Outside. 1-1. One of the first crank phone calls was, do you have Prince Albert in a can? Well, you better let him out. Johnny says, Jessica Mendoza is lucky I'm not at Dodger Stadium.
Second, Barnes at first.
What would you do?
On this 1-1.
Check swing, grounder, foul.
Just make it clap.
Boom, 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 boom. One, 2.
Just outside.
Outside.
I mean, wow. That's hard to pick up, 99 miles an hour. And watch the 2-seam try to make its way back over. And JT Realmuto doing a good job of receiving
Don't
that.
need new folks. They're going to have to do it on their own.
Now a 2-2. Pages down on strikes.
Pages strikes out swinging.
So Marte gets the first out of the 9th inning, striking out Pages.
Are you sure the first Craig phone call wasn't do you have a dime bag? Says Bodo.
Shohei
7 more walks and we got this.
Ohtani's 0 for 4. It is a rare back-to-back
Here comes Ohtani.
0 for 4 to this point.
Ohtani, you don't even get the lightsaber. Up high, ball. This is when Ohtani tends to hit his 3-run shots, though. When we're down by 5. But this time, popped up, left side. And he's out. Dodgers down to their last out in a rough evening.
It's going to find the seats, but it stays in play, and the Dodgers are down to their last out.
Guy's been pitching, putting guys in 3-0 counts. 3-0 counts. And Ohtani goes up there and swings at the first pitch. Here's Teoscar.
So Teoscar Hernandez doubled and scored back in the first inning.
Called strike.
So the Phillies are going to take 5
They
of the
found those
6
seats,
regular
COO.
season meetings between the teams. Rob Thompson's team will move to 22 games above 500. Comfortable lead in the East. 2.5 game lead for the best record in the National League. Now the top 2 teams get by, so splitting hairs a little bit where it does matter. We've come down to home field advantage if the top 2 teams did meet.
With the
in the
drawbacks of
championship
batting
series.
second, says Richter. Down low.
Seems rarer and rarer that happens. It's definitely a tale of 2 seasons, which is why it's just get to October.
That's been so rare that it's
Right
not
to.
a crazy question to say, you sure you want to buy?
Absolutely not. No piercings for me.
Especially after last year. I mean, that was kind of the big thing. It's like, okay, like, best teams in baseball were out so quickly in the division series.
You just knew it was going to be Dodgers-Braves.
Yes.
And then it was neither.
Nope.
But still, of course, you want the buy.
2 balls, 2 strikes,
I'm
2
saying,
outs,
yeah,
2 on. Bottom
please
of the
give
ninth,
me another
9-4.
team before we get to the division series.
Ground ball second. That's it. The Phillies win. They take 2 out of 3 at Dodger Stadium.
Monster night. Win the finale 9-4.
They
This
win
is
5
definitely
out of
the
6 on the season.
Phillies
If we
led
see
by
him
Kyle
again, it'll be in the
Schwarber. When he gets
postseason.
hot, absolutely ridiculous. It felt like there was a play there
some
that
things
changed the
better
whole complexity of this
change.
game. It's probably going to be talked about
Or we
for a
won't
bit
see
now.
him for very long.
6th inning obstruction call when the game shifted. Credit to Schwarber and the Phillies for
That was a rough one, y'all. Off tomorrow. We pick up the Pirates on Friday night. And then we got Saturday, Sunday against the Pirates as well. On Saturday, there'll be a doubleheader on the channel. Vikings, Raiders during the day. And then Dodgers, Pirates. Yeah, we'll see you. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you, Los Doyers. Thank you, Sumero. Thank you, Elishiva. Thank you, Tony and Mama. Mick, it's funny when Joe gets excited when Ohtani comes up in big situation and Ohtani fails miserably, says Mick. I'm going to go get me some pudding, says Tony and Mama. I'm going to go get pudding drunk, says Tony and Mama. Night, Theo. I'll be ready. Leticia says, thanks, Valhalla. Night, everyone. Good night. Pirates have won 6 of the last 9 versus us, I do believe, says some robe. I think it's a 7 o'clock game, Tony and Mama, but I'm not sure. Thank you, Mr. Catalano. Now let me close out the points. All right, points are settled up for today's game. Thank you to the moderators. Thank you to the subscribers and the members, the berserkers and the V-homies. When do the Padres and Diamondbacks play each other? I know we got a Diamondback series coming up pretty quick. Pirates have owned the Dodgers the last few years, says Mick. If the Vikings win the preseason, will the Lakers raise a banner, says TQ. Good night, Theo. Appreciate it, man. Good night, Gracie, says Tony Mama. Yeah, good night, Gracie. Appreciate it, Kim Rowe. David Yee, good night, everyone. I'm thinking shock collar, ankle bracelet, house arrest. Hey, good luck to you, David. She's probably hiding behind the door. I'm just going to let you know. She's probably hiding behind a door. Just waiting for you to come in that somewhere. Oh. So go in through the garage. Hey, appreciate it, Johnny. No, I won't be doing Team USA basketball tomorrow. I got to go to the doctor. Doctor. Later, Moto. Appreciate it, man. I'm glad you don't play the Giants anymore. They would just kick our ass pitching-wise, says Catalato. Sheila says, bye, everybody. Air out that fart, says Ciro J. Well, this game just went to shit after that obstruction call in the 6th. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace.